problems, he's Jehovah. I'm just grateful it ain't over, he's still working on me.
I've got no complaints, no, you supply my every need. Even if not in my time, one thing's for sure, I got every reason to be grateful. 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 I got every reason to be
grateful. He's been so good, so I'm 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 grateful. So divine, yo, his mercy so divine. Looking back, I could've lost it, but I'm fine. Even if it doesn't happen in my time, I know he's always on time. So I'm boasting in my rhymes. I give all of me when I do this. He alone deserves it, and I got a testimony. So I turn up when I worship. We gon' turn up with this worship. All because he did it. And even if he doesn't, I'm still grateful for my winnings. Tell him
I've got no complaints, no, you supply my every need. Even if not in my time, one thing's for sure, I got every reason to be grateful. 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 I got every reason to be
grateful. He's been so good, so I'm 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 grateful. I woke up in my right mind and so I'm straight. Got a millionaire, but food is on my plate. Hit the studio and I'm able to create. I'm still living by my fare, yo. I got no complaints, even if he doesn't show up, he done showed up. Every day's a blessing, even when it ain't on kosher. May not be where I wanna, by grace I'm getting closer. Tell my problems, he's Jehovah. I'm just grateful it ain't over, he's still working on me.
If you don't have anything hard to get some cool, it's fine. Get yourself a snack, get yourself something to eat. We're going to be right back. You get the show started, let your friends know. DGMT, for those on Facebook and YouTube, share it. Let them know that we're live. Share it on WhatsApp, start share it everywhere. Sounds in background, it's our old school thing.
I got every reason to be grateful. I got every reason to be grateful. I got every reason to be
grateful. He's been so good, so I'm 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 grateful. So divine, yo, his mercy so divine. Looking back, I could've lost it, but I'm fine. Even if it doesn't happen in my time, I know he's always on time. So I'm boasting in my rhymes. I give all of me when I do this. He alone deserves it, and I got a testimony. So I turn up when I worship. We gon' turn up with this worship. All because he did it. And even if he doesn't, I'm still grateful for my winnings. Tell him
I've got no complaints, no, you supply my every need. Even if not in my time, one thing's for sure, I got every reason to be grateful. 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 I got every reason to be
grateful. He's been so good, so I'm grateful. He's been so good, so I'm grateful. He's been so good, so I'm grateful.
Stove no hot so, curling iron no hot so. DJ Nicholas on the channel now, listen to the big mouth. The place hot like a fire meeting. Demon run when the fire reach him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and prayer beats in. Smoke arise cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision, that's why I'm dreaming. Serpent head get crushed. When the Messiah meet him, you fall down, rise up. I grace that. You prayer them nothing waste what? You praise that the place hot is a praise spot. You garment it full of spot, but him erase that. You can't beat the ladder heavy, you better face that. Army a dog, this mash up like a clay pot. When we lay flat, had the best place that. Him direct with no fire, straight shot in a fire meeting. Legions run when the fire meet him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and prayer beats in. Smoke arise, cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision, that's why I'm dreaming. Serpent head get crushed when the Messiah meet him. God's present where 2 or 3 gathered. Make the enemy know we unbothered. His opinions are invalid. His minions are go get a salad. We run round them like heathen hazards. Send fire to the camp where the demon gather. Under the blood of Christ, the real men ladded. God has speak to the tongues, them was command in a prayer meeting. Legions run when the fire meet him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and prayer beats in. Smoke arise, cause the fire we bring.
Hey everybody, good afternoon, good morning to you. Hope you all are having a great, beautiful Saturday on this 20th day of June. Happy 20th, no? Post Juneteenth.
When is Juneteenth? The 18th?
19th, yesterday.
Could have been anything.
Could have been 18th, but it's the 19th. So happy Saturday to each and every one of you that are locked in with us on this beautiful Saturday. It's a great day to be alive. It's a good day. Every day that you're alive is definitely a good day to be alive. Don't know how it feels to be dead, but hey, sure feels good today to be alive. This is the day that God has made, which means it's a good day. Sounds in the background is DJ Nicholas on this beautiful Saturday songs prayer meeting. I am Delton, joined by one and only
Vera. I'm here. I am here. I'm multitasking.
Vera Akko Wilson, who's here doing the things of work and this.
I'm trying
what
to
the
do
Lord
all
has
things to all men.
has called her to, and
oh
so
my God.
she's here doing the work of the one that sent her. And so we're getting started here on DGMT on this beautiful Saturday. Grace and Pete, I see the people can't see us. Probably best that they can't see you because you doing things. All right,
yeah,
so
just give me.
we can give Vera a second.
Seconds.
29 more seconds before we get to see people of those who are listening on YouTube and watching on Facebook, or have you doing it. So let me add that there, and yeah. So good morning to everyone. Hope you all are having a beautiful, great Saturday. Hope you had a good weekend so far. Just really getting started. And I know for a lot of persons they're excited because school is closed for I think just about everybody. I don't think anybody else still has school. I think yesterday would have been the last day for the majority, I believe. And
anybody who's still in school, dog, eat your lunch, buddy, because we are done. It doesn't get worse.
And I think
it
y'all
doesn't
won
get
the last.
I think we win.
Yeah, I think
we win for last people still in school.
Yeah, so y'all like students yesterday. People were in there. Shout outs to y'all.
We had big end of school quiz.
A quiz?
Yes. House competition on the last day of school.
Y'all gotta be serious. Gotta be joking.
And that house competition changed the final standings for the year. And now Taino was coming first regardless of what the outcome was.
Oh, look at y'all.
But second and third changed places after the house competition.
The rest of school was closed from after exams and graduation. There's nothing left to do after that. You also had a quiz thing. Anyway, there we go.
It was like general knowledge stuff though.
As you can see, Vera's feeling diva-ish today. For those who are on YouTube and Facebook, she has on her hater blockers. For all the haters out there, who was talking about her.
It's less about the haters and more about the tired. You know what I mean? Listen to me. I don't know what this feeling is I'm feeling, but I am. Let me see if I look as tired as I think.
Don't they just say school to no for NCA? You know that. You know NCA don't on a long break now. NCA give you all a week and a half.
No. Guys. It ain't that they don't give a break. NCA been closed from April. NCA is closed. So May. They closed for May.
They closed like late. They closed like beginning of June.
No. They closed in May, Delta.
Oh, they closed the same as
MAY. No. No. NCA closes
But
earlier.
then they start in July, beginning of July. They be all right. Just come back. Let's feel like y'all come back. Ain't no time for all that slap.
I'm gonna leave the glass off for a couple more minutes, but then I'll be back to give you guys the natural glow. Okay?
Give them the face.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the show started. And you finished yet? You finished your little what you did? No,
I need a couple numbers. Can you send them to me?
a couple of numbers. What numbers you need?
2 people's numbers.
Wow. My brother? Do I have those? I think I have them, but now they saved. It's the problem. So let me see. I expect something to you. But let me see what we got here. I don't think I have them. Sorry, guys, for those who are on listening on radio. We have a brief little break in transmission as we try to get something sorted out here. All right, bingo.
I'm really struggling to multitask today.
All
I
right.
feel like I'm glitching, to be honest.
So let's get the show started here. Let's get our theme song locked and loaded. You ready for the theme song? Not yet, Eddie. We gotta do it without you. See, we can't be here slapping up, man.
Let's go.
We got things to do.
Yeah,
you have guests in town. You gotta carry people around.
And I got stories to tell.
And stories to tell. I got a story to tell. Got a story to tell. I'll be slapping up and get a story to tell. All right. All right. So let's get the theme song going, guys. By now y'all should know it. If you don't know it, I did it back. I'm saying by now y'all should know it. If you're still struggling.
First of all,
I don't even try. So there we go. Let's get the theme song up and running. Good morning, sip that tea. Good morning, sip that tea. Good morning. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
we got that. Good morning tea with brother Delton and Vera Aqua. All the faces you see, they're brightful, insightful, delightful by far. Delton signature love, Vera's Kiki, haha. Good morning, good morning, sip that tea. Good morning, sip that tea. Good morning.
Yeah. We start off with the
popular and shift the topic to the strange. You better come in fast, cause the topic's gonna stray. Faithful are the followers that sipping on the tea. From rumors to memes to governmental policy. And pops past the D when they closing on the final fact. And in my Vera's voice, my show just got hijacked. Understand your popularity. Even prophets and bishops got to have morning tea. Good morning. Come on, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Studio audience enjoyed it this morning. Thank you, studio audience.
I was right to leave on my glasses.
For the song purposes.
Yeah.
Good morning, one. Good morning, all.
Good morning, big. Good morning, small.
Good morning, short. Good morning, tall.
Good morning to all of y'all. How
Laddie
y'all
Daddy,
doing?
everybody.
Y'all all
It's
right?
morning somewhere.
Wonderful.
That's our mantra. That it's morning somewhere in the world, and so we have all rights and privileges to tell somebody good morning on this beautiful Saturday.
Somewhere in the world.
Starting off our show, we want to make sure we always start the same way. We want to give you your birthday shout outs and your birthday greetings. To everyone who celebrated last week and is going to celebrate this week, we'd like to celebrate you. You had a birthday. We had none. And hopefully someone sang to you. I know for sure I have two sisters-in-law. I have two sisters who celebrated their birthday. I'll tell you apart.
Two sisters-in-law.
Robin Road celebrated on the 17th. Yolanda Road celebrates on the 18th.
The people said the door ain't open, Delton. I thought you said
Their
you were
daddy?
going to open the door.
They going to the daddy side?
Oh, I said the side door. They said no.
No, it's supposed. Yeah, not that one. They're supposed to go over to their father's side. So happy birthday to those two beautiful persons that are now part of my family. My sister, Julianne said sisters. So sisters-in-laws.
Sisters-in-law, clown.
In-law clown.
Sisters-in-laws. Sister-in-laws. Sisters-in-law.
My
Sisters-in-law.
sisters, my sisters
Yeah,
celebrated.
man.
My brother's
Your people
wives.
them.
That's who I celebrated. Devin's wife celebrated. Happy birthday goes out to all of you. So happy birthday to everyone celebrated a birthday. especially those two. Now, if you're not celebrating, I was like, pick up my list. Who's celebrating this week coming? Do I have anybody? I have a birthday today. Who birthday is today? We do apologize. We've had some weird internet issues happening here at our current location, as it always is. But it seems to be more today. But also, we had our minister in charge, actually, of Glory 3.9. Minister Patrice Taylor, she celebrated on the 18th as well. Friend of mine, Trinae, celebrated also. Delano Noel celebrated as well. CJ celebrated on the 19th. That's Clement Simone's son. Coming up this week, we got Shawnee Rose. Shawnee Rose is old DGMT. I haven't seen her in a while. But she also celebrates it's coming on tomorrow, actually. So shout outs to Shawnee. Who else we got? Warren Grant, who comes in every now and again. Warren comes, who watches every now and again. Warren celebrates on the 23rd. I got my nephew also celebrating on the 23rd. My nephew's going to turn 32 years old.
Jesus, what is this?
It's my nephew.
That's your cousin.
Dante.
You know the
Pro.
nephew that's like a cousin. The nephew that's older is a cousin.
No.
And the cousin that's younger is a nephew. You all don't do that? In our culture, we call you what your age feels like as opposed to what you are biologically.
No, not in our life, we never
as
go
it,
for that.
as it relates to the family tree,
If
please go with, if you're young, you're my nephew.
You gotta be like very, very close though. And that's the sad part. We ain't really that close. Like they say, like the 30, we 32. We really didn't grow up that close.
Oh, sorry.
You forget.
I just
You forget.
realized.
Yeah, we didn't really grow up that close. Like my closest cousin in age to me that was like around us was probably like 50 and 16 years older than me. No, I lie.
I'm also
But
that.
20-something years
I'm
older than
also
me.
that one in my family. Like, I exist in a very strange age bracket.
Absolutely.
My cousins are older.
Yeah.
Their kids are younger. My nieces are with their kids. There's only two. Actually, there's two of us in that bracket. 1.5.
Yeah,
Because
no.
I remember him being a baby, so in my head, he's always
Yeah,
a
most of my
baby.
cousins are not that first cousin. Most of them, like at this point now, over 50. Like I lie. Wow, over 60. Most of them usually they end over 60. So I didn't have much of that. Like you grew up with your young cousins. I grew up with the second generation of cousins, for the most part. Like their children, and me and Seth. But happy birthday to all of you celebrating this week. Good friend of Glory 3.9 and Life Radio Center, Lady Natalia Perry, celebrates on the 25th. So happy birthday to her. And anybody else who's celebrating a birthday this week. Tara Rose celebrates. Sophie celebrating. I got a lot of friends celebrating. I get to text them. They're in DGMT, so I still tell them my birthday. But happy birthday to all of you celebrating this week coming. And all of those who got married, happy anniversary to you, to all of you. The volume is low. Someone said the volume is low.
It was loud and then it's low.
So,
What's happening?
I turn it up in here, so y'all let me know if it levels off you guys.
So on my side, birthdays, I see that today I have a cousin niece. See one of them. She's a cousin, but she's young, so she would just be a niece. But she is celebrating today. Which one is this one? Because her Facebook name is not her name. Her Facebook. This is. I think this is FA. So happy birthday to FA. 28 years old. Jesus is Lord. Wow.
Are y'all in that close either?
A colleague of mine.
FYI.
Huh?
Are y'all in that close either? FYI.
Yeah, no, I am aware
I know
of
you
that.
want to feel like y'all like 28. How being said?
No, we're not. I'm not delusional. I just didn't realize she was that much older than the other batch. Then I have a colleague, Coach Rico Seymour, celebrating today. And then also in addition as well this week, I see that we have Carell Colby, music teacher extraordinaire,
I saw last night.
celebrating this
Shout out to
week.
Carell.
You saw it? Where you see him?
They had a service last night for the Christian Council.
Okay, he
Yeah,
was
like,
out last night.
afterwards, Yeah.
One Gia Demerit, Life Changer Right, celebrating this week also in addition as well. My dear friend Janine sometimes listens to DGMT. She is celebrating this week as well. Happy birthday to Laddie, Daddy, and everybody. Did you say Lady Perry? Did you
I did.
shout out
I
Lady
called her out,
Perry?
Lady
You
Perry.
did. Okay, good.
All the way in
Wonderful.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Can y'all let us know if the volume got better? I turned it up on as much as I can on our end
Everybody's
over
still
here.
saying it's there.
So y'all let me know. Let me know if it got better or if I need to call tech team inside. So we doing? I think it's the glasses.
So
I think it's the glasses. Happy Saturday, Christoph. Christoph say happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Christoph. Rashad also here. Rashad says good afternoon to one Vera and one Delton. Happy birthday to all the celebrants. Rashad coming with the exciting news that teachers are outside. That's it. And that's all.
And listen to me. I beat outside bad yesterday. Do you hear me? I'm sure you do hear it in my voice. I beat outside.
I think and the glasses gave it away.
I tried to.
The tie and eyes give it.
I tried to put all of my summer into one afternoon. I tried to pack my summer into one afternoon, and I am paying the price today. But we are outside. We are officially free from the shackles
of school.
Of school.
Good afternoon, Rich. Rich says good afternoon. Hi, Techie. Techie says better on Facebook. All right, so it's better on Facebook. Hopefully, it's better on YouTube as well, and all the other platforms that we are on. All right, so good. Yeah, so good day. Rashad said he blocked everyone from work except one, including the admin.
I mean, they were never not blocked. You know what I mean? Like the people, like it just I guess the culture where I am. You're not WhatsApping me unless you're my friend. Like there's, like that's not gonna happen.
Y'all off my number.
You've never been able to see my WhatsApp statuses. Like, you know, I run a tight ship. I run a very tight operation. Yeah. So that goes without saying. That absolutely goes without saying. But yes, it's summer. It's summer, and I just don't know how to feel about it because I feel like my summer's already so packed and busy.
Yeah, no, for you, you're gonna break it.
It doesn't feel like a break. I don't quite know when I'm going to get said break, but hey, I'm going to do my best.
Yeah. So, moving on into our...
Any anniversaries? No anniversaries this
No
week?
anniversary I can think of top of my brain. All I say is if you did celebrate an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. I can pull some from...
Rashad, do I understand rightly that you're moving on to working at a different institution? Did I interpret that correctly, or where are you off to? If you're off to anywhere, I feel like you're always shifting and changing, and so.
Nobody business in the streets.
I mean, I saw the business on the street.
It was on the streets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Street. But you know what I mean.
Other celebratory news. Happy graduation to all those who graduated.
All of them.
All of them who graduated. I think all the official graduations are over now.
Should be.
We
had one Dawn, Abigail,
she graduated on the honor roll, K5.
As she should.
But guns blazing. A mother sent me videos and pictures. I had that, please, of Dawn. Sorry. But yeah, there's pictures of Dawn. We can put them on the Facebook page.
Are you gonna tell the Saints how you weren't able to attend, but somehow you appeared in the pictures? You're gonna talk about that, or no?
Yeah, no. I was going to my niece's graduation, but then an emergency came up at another graduation that I had to go to work for. And this is like I have to talk about this later on in the show, but I talk about it now on graduation because I realized we don't have much venues that like house graduations properly, and I realized a lot of schools are doing parents and children a disservice by this limitation that they're trying to put on graduations. I think we gotta build something. I mean, we have it, the stadium.
But Delton, that's impractical. You can't have a limitless number of invitees to a graduation.
But it's a celebratory time.
Yeah, but this is not a party. This is a ceremony. When you have a wedding and it's a celebratory time, there is a limit to the numbers. So
no,
whatever
not
you want to
do,
whatever you want. No, there's a limit to the wedding too. People limit their wedding too, and you can only invite as many people as can fit in the church. Whatever you want to do outside for your extended family, because it could be an innumerable amount of people who could show up and would show up,
and they should.
So I feel like that if you do your after party, you'll do your dinner, you do your brunch, whatever, you can invite all and sundry.
Yeah, I'm from a family where my younger brother gets shot, he died. I'm the only person from my family that's ever finished high school. You tell me I can bring 2 people?
If that's all that our auditorium can hold, sweet
You
boy.
told me I only can bring 2 people to
Yes.
celebrate me being
Yes.
the only person from my family that made it to the end of graduation.
I'm not saying. I feel like 2.
I must just bring.
I feel
2.
like 2 is
But there
too
are
little.
multiple schools that I know that do 2.
But they're not doing 2 to be mean. They're doing 2 because of space.
You need to stop being cheap and go carry the graduation somewhere else.
Well,
Because a lot of these
that's
places that
something
doing these 2 have the highest school fees.
well,
So you need to stop being cheap and go carry this graduation somewhere else and stop having it in your school auditorium that can't even house the students for assembly.
see now you're going into different things.
Because that's what you didn't stop doing.
You're going into
'Cause
different
that's
mechanics.
that's a whole another thing because you having this in a place that can't
And I
even
mean,
house your school.
kids pay graduation
And I'm
packages.
paying graduation packages and fees.
Yeah.
And some of these graduations don't even get the children a cap and gown. I ain't getting no cap and gown because I wear my uniform to graduate. So why we can't have it somewhere else? But anyway, so I had to work at a graduation. All this because of my niece Dawn. I had to work at a graduation, and when I went there
This is the one by a church.
by our church, they
Yes.
used the building that we use.
That setup was serious. That
When-
setup was serious.
When I tell you that the cars were parked from Prince Charles Shopping Center, cars were parked all the way to the next end.
See,
to the
Delton,
next way.
that's why you can't have a limitless number of people.
There were people that
At a
and apparently they tried
graduation.
not to. Well, they tried to have a limit. That's what they tried. They tried to have a limit. That didn't go too well. Police were called. The balcony was
Blessed
opened.
Redeemer. They had chairs on the balcony, or people just standing up there?
No. They had to put. It was literally packed out.
Because there weren't chairs on Wednesday when we went in.
Oh no. That was Wednesday. Yeah, no. By the time they probably moved them. No. They had to open up the balcony. People were left standing. It was standing.
And this is for
room only.
primary school.
No, this is high school. This was I call it school name. I mean, it's like a secret. Doris Johnson.
Oh.
This was Doris Johnson. Shout out to
Their
Davian.
graduation was on Friday then?
Davian was there. When Dawn graduation was.
Friday.
So yeah, that's Friday.
No. Yes, Friday.
Friday. Yeah. So that was it Friday? No, Friday was yesterday. It was yesterday.
It was Thursday.
It's probably Thursday then. I don't know when it was. Whenever Dawn one was that's when this one was. But so I had to go there to set up because they wanted to use some of our equipment, and the people were just everywhere. And I was excited. I was like, "This is what it should be, man." They were happy. They were doing the walk-in. They were
It does
doing
get a
the
bit,
thing.
the ruckus gets a little bit much though.
I mean, can you imagine that we only could bring 2 to David's graduation and you gang up? You missed democration graduation. You can't do that. You'll be hurt.
I feel like I understand the sentiment. I do, but I feel like the logistics of it are it's not as straightforward as let everybody bring as many people they want. Because Julianne says at least 4. And then 4 turns into 5, and 5 turns into 6, and 6 turns into 10. Because David filled up a whole row. A row of 12.
Absolutely.
For
and
K.
There was still some who didn't make it inside. There was no walking. No, but I believe
K5.
we got to do a bit. I think we do too much of celebrating the bad. We make room. We make space in papers and headlines and everything for the bad. Let's make some more room for the good. These are students that have graduated who are fulfilled.
I guess.
I
mean, I understand. I understand, but I just know that logistically it's easier said than done.
Was there a limit for your school graduation?
No. And if there is, I don't know about it. I don't think so.
How much can y'all hold?
The auditorium?
Was it packed out?
I think our auditorium can hold in those chairs 450, 500.
Not much at all.
Because we have whole school assembly with teachers and we're just at about full, and that's about 500.
And how was the graduation? Was it back?
Graduation was packed.
Okay.
Yeah, graduation was packed. And actually, it's probably more than 500. Because the way we were sitting, teachers were actually sitting probably more than 500. But mind you, graduation was packed. No, actually, it wasn't packed to the rafters. Maybe there were about 30 seats, 20, 30 seats empty. But we only had 20 graduates.
Oh, okay.
So
no, there's
no limit there.
Doris graduate had to be well over almost 100, if it's not 100.
And 100 is small.
Yeah,
Schools like where your niece and nephew go, their graduating classes are like 180 kids.
Yeah. I say 100, I definitely could be wrong because I know they had 2 rows of graduates. So it's probably more than.
Probably 100, yeah. Doris Johnson is probably more than 100.
And I shout out to them. They had their march together. They walked in. They did a little back spin. They did a little turn. They had a whole show. And they said the graduation started at 10 o'clock, and at 9:58, the moderator said, "Welcome to this graduation."
We love that.
And they were rocking and rolling. They were ready to go get up out of there. But yeah, so I
Rashad says Anatole was the largest graduating class. Where did they graduate? Where did they go to have their graduating ceremony? Graduation ceremony.
Yeah, so I think
who was the school that went to Bahama? Red.
I think that's Saki.
Is that Sak?
I think that probably was Sak.
Okay.
I think Sak went there. Juliana, they don't come. You found so.
She can let us know.
They usually come in the comments rather quickly. But yeah, so graduation season I think is done now. So yeah, I had to go there first. So I couldn't make it to dawn graduation. They took a picture without me. I added myself in it because I didn't like it. And thankfully, I don't know who took the picture. Who took the picture for Dawn's graduation? I don't know who took that, but shout outs to them because they left enough space for me to get right in that corner. They left. I hated that it was perfectly, literally, the balance. They left enough space for me to get right in that corner.
I had that thought. I was like, that space on that side was just big.
Just perfectly.
You all invited Delton to do foolishness.
And this, all he said is in their school gymnasium, it was about 350 graduates. In their school gymnasium.
358 graduates.
That had to be ruckus, because ain't no way.
Rashad, what are you telling me?
358 graduates, like from
one grade 12.
Grade 9 and grade 12. I know they have a grade 9 and grade 12. Do they? What was it? I think you see the before and after picture. I can upload it.
Oh, 358
I try to figure now. Like, it had to be.
That can't be right. Grade 12s in one school. How do you manage a year grade doing exam? How?
Yeah, no, that can't just be.
No, but Rashad, that's a typo.
Yeah, it can't be 358. That doesn't make any sense. So where were they? They had 12. They had just grade 12. Or 300 students graduated grade 12. How many grade 12 people? How much grade 12 classes they have?
Like how many homerooms?
10.
Can't be 10, Delton.
Yeah, 30 a class.
More than 30. You need 12. 12 homerooms.
12 homerooms of a minimum of 30.
With 30 kids in them. One and then 2 with 29.
Jeez.
Rashad, I need
Shout out to the Anatole teachers.
This doesn't make sense.
That don't make a bit of sense. I know that they are the largest government school in terms of population, but I know that they also have secondary as well, though. So they are like a full secondary school from grade 7 to 12. So I know that.
How?
But it had to be because
that's our whole school population, you know. Yeah. And I mean from K to 12.
And they had that in grade 12. And they have some grade 7. So
what did the children say? That's so overstimulating.
Oh no, that is. Like that is there ever a definition of that's it right there?
I want to know what their management structure is. I want to know what their leadership structure is for teachers.
It gotta be at least.
You gotta have multiple. You gotta have heads of the grade. You got like, how do they organize that? 358 grade 12s.
That don't make sense.
Exams. Where do they sit the exams?
I guess in the auditorium where they sit there.
How big is this auditorium?
And I said that gym ain't even that big to hold. To me, like I think that once the graduates sit down, that's it.
Because let's say those kids were allowed to bring 2 people. That's already that's already 1,200 people, not including teachers. No, man, Rashad, man. 1,200? Oh, my God.
Looking at the picture.
I would run a mile. They told me my child was going to a school and there were 358 other graduates. They have to have multiple head girls. You can't have just one head girl.
I look at these pictures now.
You can't have one head girl. You got to have 3 head girls for that.
I'm trying to they don't have no picture of the full, but definitely look, nobody's inside this graduation.
They got 3 head girls, 3 head boys, 1 for every 100, 1 for every century.
They don't have no good picture of the actual like group of people, so you can't really tell. But there's nobody in there though.
Yeah. That can't be.
there's literally nobody in there.
This is Anatole?
Yeah.
You sure it's Anatole?
Yeah. That's I went from the Ministry of Education site. There are like some pictures on the
There's nobody in there, but there's space even in these stands. Mm-hmm. And all of them people in that row have the same T-shirt, Delton. Can't be. The math ain't mathing. Unless they graduate them in batches. They graduate them from A to G.
A to G, y'all come from 9 to 12.
H to R.
Everybody else, 12 to 3. Y'all got separate graduations for y'all. But anyway, back to what we said. Congratulations to all the graduates.
We need the Carfax on that one, please.
And I'm definitely a proponent. Let's celebrate some more. Y'all invest in these graduates, right? Have some.
But I'm also against children graduating from K5 having a prom or a party where they in suits and dresses and the cars have been decorated. I I'm like, at some point it's too much.
Are you against the kids them?
It's too much, man. And then the parents got to hire a car, decorate the car. The children got to pull up at the venue, red carpet for K5. Oh, come on now, guys. Please, man. Please, ma'am. Please, sir. Please, ma'am. I think that's the line. I saw one, and I love that the parents had to do it, but I'm like, that wallet pressure is a lot. Let me carry my child on vacation, please. Don't make me have to think of prom for K. I got to buy them a little suit. I saw the little girl and the little boy matching. The little boy had a date. Delton, you for that?
Not really. But I don't mind it. Because first of all, if I do it for K5, Dave would love it because Dave would love a good dress up. Dave would love a good suit.
David love a good dress up.
You love a good suit? Nice little shiny shoe? So David would be all for it.
Oh my goodness.
He would be all for it.
I'm sure David would not have a problem finding a date to carry either.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Dave got options. Dave would have options. But
Samantha says it makes no sense. Some of them won't even remember. I agree. I also disagree with huge celebrations for 1-year-olds and 2-year-olds and spending a bunch of money on a party. I mean, unless you're ready to admit this is really an adult party.
I mean, I can't speak on that. As someone who may or may not have had being witness to 2 parties for 5-year-olds. 5
is different though. 5 is reasonable age of remembrance.
You remember?
Yeah. You remember 5. I remember 5. I remember like 6, and my memory's awful.
But you had a party?
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess.
At my auntie's house.
I don't have no recollection. I never had no party, so I have no recollection of no party at 5. But anyway, so again, happy graduation to all the graduates. If you were called to be the keynote speaker, the advice you give to graduates, the high school students.
Ooh, I've thought about this before, you know.
You gotta be a speaker?
I'm not gonna lie. I think being a keynote speaker at graduation is like one of my life goals.
High school, or you would primary, high school?
Children. Oh man, the graduates, the grown folks. If I was a keynote speaker, so I remember I did, and I thought about this when I was in graduation this year. When I was in my previous place of work, they used to do like a commissioning service. So there was almost like a keynote speech, but at the beginning of the senior year. And in, I think it was maybe 2018, 2017, I was asked to give the address.
Come on.
And I remember it being quite phenomenal. I remember it being very impactful, very memorable. I think it was handwritten, so I don't have a copy of it anywhere, which is really sad. I was quite proud of it, and the feedback was, overwhelmingly positive. But the angle I took was things I wish people had told me when I was in that position.
Right.
At the beginning of my senior year, or things I wish people would have told me when I was about to graduate from college. So that would be my angle. And I would say, one, you don't have to have it all figured out.
Correct.
That would be my number one piece of evidence. It's delusional to believe that at the age of 18, you have your whole life figured out. And you're being asked to make really huge decisions as an 18-year-old. So if you're sitting in this position and you've made some of those huge decisions already, give yourself a round of applause. You're ahead of the game.
If you know, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do.
I would say, 2, the people you connect yourself with will play a huge role in how far you go in this next stage of life. So be judicious about the friends you make,
right,
the clubs you connect with, the communities and networks you join. That would be my next thing. I'd avoid every cliche because they've heard that all before. I'm just going to go hardcore real. Like, the sky's the limit, whatever you put your mind to, you could truly achieve it. But I'd kind of just leave all that out. I would say, what are you playing?
I don't know.
Rock music in my ears. Let's see, what would be my third piece of advice? So number 1 was you don't have to have it figured out. Take it easy, chill out, bro. Fun fact, I'm actually against sending children straight to college when they graduate from high school. I think we need to introduce the concept of a gap year to them as fervently as we introduce the concept of going straight to college and studying things.
So do nothing for a year?
No, work. Volunteer, internship. Do something. If you come from a family that can afford it, travel a little bit. Do something. Do something that allows you to figure out who you are.
That's different.
Yeah, I think that makes the world of difference. I'm a strong proponent. What is this playing in my ears?
The background is your speech.
Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, so we've got, you don't have to have it all figured out. And I would add to that a part B, take breaks if and when you need to. Don't be afraid to pivot and change your mind.
Right, connections.
It may be a little bit expensive, but it's better to do it earlier than later. Number 2, the people you connect with makes the world of difference. Make good friends and invest in good friendships and relationships. Finally, I can't not tell the young people, the best security you have in forging a life and a path for yourself is trusting God. If you know him, trust him. If you don't know him, get to know him. Hey! That would be my angle. Those would be my top 3. Because when it gets rocky and uncertain, when you don't know what's going to happen next, when you get to 36 and you're on the verge of a midlife crisis, having God there is really the safety net you're going to need. Right. Yeah. Honestly.
Risa says her experience speaking of graduations, the show off. Be short. They ain't come to hear you. Say nobody come to see you all this.
But the thing, funnily enough, I think I've been at graduations where they did come to hear the keynote speaker.
No, depends on what it is. Depends on who it is,
Our graduating class kind of almost get to suggest the names of the people they want to come. So they do want to hear the graduating, the keynote speaker.
Oh, and they pick
So they'll give names to the person and she'll see who she can get. People that they want to hear from, or they may say, oh, somebody is in this industry or this particular figure. I know in previous years our graduates have basically, some of them have even written to the people themselves and I come and give.
That's like, I have no clue at all. I'm sitting there trying to remember now who spoke about graduation. I have absolutely
I didn't graduate in
not a single clue who's the keynote speaker at my high school graduation. So I don't know what was said.
And in my school, God bless his heart, our principal, he's a talker. So, and I said to him, I did tell him one day, I said, I think you would have been an excellent preacher. His response to me was, I agree, because I don't always believe what I say.
Wow.
That was his response.
Oh, that's better than that.
He's like, I agree.
Because I don't always believe
what I say. Oh, I don't always practice what I preach. Something like that.
Comments. I think someone said, Sunshine Clark said, thank you, ma'am. Great advice. Mactionaire says, McJoe's McJoe's cookies art expression. So I agree with Vera on the gap year.
Oh, wow.
That's something new for me. I've never heard of anybody suggesting a gap year.
And I'm suggesting it from the perspective of an educator. Not just
it makes sense. Like the saying it,
because
it makes sense.
Think about the amount. You are investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in the decision you make at the age of 18.
What about the person that says, for the person who's going to graduate like that year off, you might just lax off, you can lose that little school break, you can lose that little school brain.
I think it depends on the child, because you're not taking a gap year to do nothing. You're taking some children
travel a whale of a day.
Okay, let me clarify. I think when we're guiding students in the same way that they get guidance on like colleges and where to do majors and what you need to what grade you need to qualify for this, there's a level of guidance we give them.
Right.
The gap year option should be presented as an option, as an informed option. In a gap year, these are some of the things you can do. These are some of the opportunities that are available. These are some of the benefits of a gap year. Absolutely 100 million%. I stand 10 toes down on that. I'll give you an example. I'm very much doing proud big cousin. So right now, my little cousin's staying with me. I say little in inverted commas.
Very loosely.
He's 6'4". But he is, you speak to him, if you engage him, you can tell he's incredibly intelligent, very hardworking, very well-rounded. And I've always known this about him. I've always known him to be, and getting to connect with him after a few years and hear the things he's achieved and the things that he's done is wonderful. And he dropped it. He's like, oh yeah, but I took a gap year though. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? He's like, absolutely. And if I didn't take that gap year, I don't think I would have done as well as I did. And I was like, I don't think enough young people hear that a gap year can be incredibly beneficial.
I don't think young people hear there's a possibility of a gap year.
And that's my point.
He's over how beneficial.
It needs to be presented.
We don't even talk about the fact that there could be a gap year.
It should be, and I think we just because we're sending them off. How many young people, if we did a poll of young people 1 year after graduation, how many young people regret the decision they made in the first instance? Just guess the percentage based on what you know. How many young people regret what choice they made of course, school, whatever, after the first year? Too many. And it's from being poorly informed.
Yeah.
So I think the gap year is just more information. I would say maybe, let's say, 100 of all the graduates from the school year, let's say 68% of them go off to college. I think with the gap year informed option, you would get 50% go off to college, and that 18% who would have gone will probably stay. So I don't think it's going to be everyone's suddenly going to throw caution to the wind, caps in the air, and say, that's it, I'm not working for. But I think it needs to be presented as it needs to be presented as an option.
That's definitely different. I've never. I mean, the way it says it's presented for
the purpose of self-exploration, experimentation in terms of like industries, just volunteering, and decompressing after the rigmarole and the factory set of school. And
I said before, childhood, adulthood, because once you enter that college,
and it's not for everyone. It isn't for everyone because some people won't make it out of a gap year. But I stand 10 toes down on the fact that I have friends who did not go to college. They took a gap year. They found work that they liked. They stayed in that work, and they are earning more money than me to this day.
Absolutely.
So I feel like, come on.
Yeah, no, I think
I haven't heard a gap year tragedy story yet. I haven't heard a gap year student that took a gap year and then completely crashed out. I haven't heard one. I'm sure they exist.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
but I haven't heard one.
Who just lived their best life in this. Forget it.
That's it. I became a bum and just stayed.
I'm on the streets now. That's what I do. Rashad says, I agree with Marisha. When I was speaking to graduation, I spoke for 50 minutes.
50 minutes is long.
I said that's long. I ain't lying.
50 minutes is a little long.
I get around 7-10.
Now, if you're going over 50 minutes, you don't lose your mind.
Yeah.
Like, that's beyond.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's
a keynote speech longer than 50.
Donnie says, traveling or working after high school, I think is a good idea. I had a private tutoring student who did just that before entering law school in the UK. And I thought it helped her to be well-rounded.
Absolutely.
Marisha says, Bradley Roberts spoke at her 12th grade graduation. College
Bradley Roberts.
He's a MP that he passed away. He was one of the PLP's chairman. His son is Obi Roberts, who just went into politics recently.
Okay.
Her college graduation was Ravi Zacharias.
Very fancy. Strong Christian tertiary education you have there.
Everyone is different with a gap year. When I graduated high school, I was 15. So it depends on the child is correct. Not 15, yeah.
But then what were you going to do at 15? You went to college at 15. That's even worse. And I mean, that's even worse because you're younger. But I guess if you have a very strong sense of the direction you want your life to take, that this doesn't count to you at all.
Yeah, no.
The kid who's like, I want to be from this age and keeps that passion. You follow your passion. Like, don't take a gap year just to be about. But it's the kids that get to 18, don't know what they want to do, feel like they only have the option to go to college, so they pick something to fill the time.
Random, yeah.
And I was like, that's where we,
My choice was completely based on ease. It was like, I got this. I can pick this.
My choice was based on ease. I good at this. Let me pick this. There was a smidgen of rebellion. But I think it was also like the pressure of choice. Yeah. So in the UK, you have to write what we call a personal statement as part of your college application. And your personal statement is basically why you want to study that course. I had 4 personal statements for 4 different subjects. And it was just a matter of which one I picked on the day that I had to submit everything. So it was, I could have done anything. Enter pomegranate theory. I've told you the pomegranate story before. Yeah. Some people are pomegranates, some people are avocados. And if your child is a pomegranate, make sure they know that they're making an informed decision. I don't think, even the brightest and the best of this year's graduates, when like one girl particularly, she's top of the class, she was head girl, whatever. When she told us what she was studying, it was very like, meh. And that hurt me. Yeah. She's going to do well. She's going to be fantastic. But there just was no, you can see it was kind of like, it makes sense to do this. Like, I'm doing this part just so I have a net, and I'm doing this because that's what everybody's talking about now. And I was just like, for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay.
For me, my decision was totally based on I was doing it in grade 12. I can do this. I picked. So when I went
Because
to
there was
sit
no
at
other
CO
option.
and there wasn't much options for things that I actually was doing. Because at the time when I went to COB, I was already in the field of being creative. There was no creative space like this like it is now.
Yes.
So I was doing websites, I was doing flyers, all this like already like ending high school.
So
and
like
stuff like
graphic
that.
design and things.
There was no do what? It might have been like one course somewhere at one little place, and that was no option. Like you go into college, so it's like I did my BGCSE early for music. So I was teaching music in grade 12. So I was teaching and helping my my teacher out and helping prepare students for
So you were
BGCSE
like, why don't I go to school
for music. So it's like
music to teach?
so I'll just pick music education because that's what I was doing from grade 12.
So I studied anybody who does. Everyone should know this by now, but
I
I
don't think
actually
they do.
studied drama.
Exactly.
My major was drama. It was called drama with English, which translates to drama major, English minor.
Exactly. Drama
Right.
major.
I only did the English so that there would be a little bit of respect on my name. Do you know what I mean? That I wasn't purely doing drama. But it was just a case of, if I'm going to have to study this for 3 years, because I don't have an alternative. Studying
Right.
for 3 years is the next thing for me. If I'm going to have to owe the government for studying this thing, let me at least do something I'm going to enjoy. Because I had law.
Right.
I had something to do with actuarial sciences, but I didn't have the foundation for it, so that was kind of a bust. Law, drama, with English. I think there was I tried to do journalism. There was like a journalism and English one, but the schools for that were all a bit downer on the list.
So
I said, let me
And they
go
made
to
the
a
list.
bougie university, but do like a non-bougie degree, rather than
you
a
go
better
home.
degree in a non-bougie
Go on home,
university.
tell your woman that I
One day I'm going to
I wanna
ask
be
her
a
what her
thespian.
genuine... But it was never I wanted to be a thespian.
Yeah,
though.
I want to be.
It was never I wanted to be an actress, ever. It was just...
Oh no,
and
so you,
also-
you didn't have no goal to be an actress either?
Never, ever, ever.
So what was the drama for?
It was just the theory of drama. It wasn't necessarily like... It was theatre,
You want
stage
writing?
management...
Oh, you want to be the background?
Writing, you do script, we did stage, we did adaptation.
You want headset and run them down the background?
But that's my dream job. I've told you that
Yeah,
already. My dream job would be to be a stage manager on Broadway.
The headset on, run them down.
Head set up, running up and down.
Seeing two.
Where is her wig?
I did not want to go to college. I would prefer to work first. Yeah.
See?
But it was no option for that. Julianne says, I think it helps in realizing that you may not be as
Absolutely.
interested in what you think you want to do as well.
Absolutely.
Your internship could very well make you realize this isn't the career choice for me.
Absolutely.
Rashad says, I knew what I wanted to be. I think that made the difference.
That's different, I think.
Yeah.
And I think the life you live is evidence that you picked the exact thing that you were
Right.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right? But there are some people that are still
trying to figure it out.
floating in their career, not
Yeah.
necessarily having invested themselves in it.
And they get the pressure from the outside because a lot of persons have that. Put that pressure on you. Like, what you want to do when you finish school? I don't know. What you mean you don't know? What you mean? Come on, let's do something. Like, I really
I only
don't
ever
know.
ask children that question to reassure them that it's okay that they don't know. I
Yeah.
never
It's
ask
like,
it.
just figure it
I always
out.
say, what are you studying?
Yeah.
And why do you want to study that? Where do you see yourself going with that? Oh, I don't know. It feels like. And then I'm like, oh,
Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
should have done it again.
Christoph says, I dressed up in a 10-piece suit for career day. Which all makes sense.
As what?
As Rev. Rev.
Okay.
You can see that.
As bishop.
You dressed up as
The presiding
bishop
prelate.
in the Lord's Church. But so I definitely I agree with that now. So I like that whole idea. So you do your little speech. You tell them about the friendship. Tell them
Yeah.
about God.
So what's
first.
yours? What
I
are
ain't
your-
lying. Like yours
What's your
sound good.
keynote? What are your keynote main points, main ideas?
I think it's based on the same thing. Like to me, it's just always on the fact that like don't pressure yourself to have to know what you want to do, or limit yourself to I have to do this one thing. I think there's a lot of pressure to like you have to be this one thing, and so
And you have to name yourself.
you
I
name it.
am
I am a doctor.
do-
I am a
Yes,
this. Like
yes.
you don't have to do that. That's something society tries to
Come on,
tell you.
preach
But
on here
you,
today.
you could do multiple things,
Preaching here on
and
today.
you have. And it's a weird thing in this life, that, but you have your whole life ahead of you. I mean, that's one of the cliches. You have your whole life ahead of you, and you don't know how long that's going to be. So don't limit yourself to just being one thing. And my parents always said this. My daddy, not my parents, my dad always said this: get yourself a trade. And I would tell anybody, get yourself a trade.
Really?
I don't care what you want to be in life.
Get yourself a trade.
Get yourself a trade. Even if it takes doing like the courses, if you with him and you're doing BTVI.
And I'm assuming trade is something with your hands.
With your hands. I don't care how much money you think you making. There's somebody for the trade, make more money. Because I don't care how much you be in school, be a doctor. If you're a toilet clog, you know what to do. You guys got it.
What would have been my trade? Hair. Hair would have been my trade.
I to this day, you know what I still want to do?
What?
I want to
Learn to sew.
sew.
You said that before.
To this day, I want to sew, and I also want to be a barber. That's why I have all my machine stuff, and I usually cut my own hair and stuff like that.
I'll never forget the day I was like, I must learn to sew before I have kids. I was working in a retail store, and a mother came in with her daughter. They were looking for a prom dress, and the girl was freaking herself out. And the mummy was just like, if they don't have your size, buy it. I'll just fix it. But it was the way she said it. To be like
that's
Superwoman, you. It's like whatever they have in the store, I can fix. Just pick what you want. Yeah. They don't have your size, girl. That's not a problem.
Yeah, no, I was
like, I want to be like that mummy.
Yeah. So I want
to be able to throw a little costume together for character day. I want to be able to fix the thing that tear or too short, too long. Because my mummy was that person.
Especially your drama life too. Like something happened on set.
I know.
I said, I got it. Like, yeah, no, I get yourself.
Giving me ideas.
And they have all those stuff.
We should all learn to sew. Let's do a sewing class.
No, and I can tell you they are Tuesdays.
Where? At BTVI.
Like I literally just looked at this a few months ago.
Don't play with me.
I literally looked at this just a few months ago.
Don't play with me because you know I'm looking for something to fill my time.
I look at this just a few months ago.
So right now I'm on.
I take you about to say, let's go.
I'm on a campaign, adulting in September. Like I plan in September of 2026 to become a real adult. This summer I plan to frolic and make very irresponsible decisions. And then I plan in September to be like boom, boom, bada, bing, boom, boom, boom.
Lock it down.
I'm just gonna be like adult all over. Adult in my food. Adult in my exercise. Adult savings. Adult. Yeah. Pension. Adult. Prior to that, I can't guarantee anything. I can't. The wrongest thing they did at my workplace was give me my pension statement. I said I have all of this.
Hey, this for me.
I was like, where all this money come from?
Like, can I get some of that now? Like, can I tap into some of this right now?
And the worst thing she tells me is yes.
You could? But yeah, don't mess that up. Don't mess that. Rashad says he wants to learn woodwork. He said he can ready, so he wants to learn woodwork. We did woodwork in primary school, and I did woodwork all my life because my daddy was a carpenter. So I had the chance to do woodwork. I definitely hold some skills. But I was always that one. I won. If anybody came to the house, I think mommy's caused that because anybody came to the house to fix anything, she made me go watch them. And
I'm very like, if I see somebody do it once, I can do it. Absolutely. With most things with the hands, if I see how I fix that table, don't play with me.
Vera had an incident with the table. She was like, "Hey, where your drill?
Give me that drill." You ever used a drill before? Absolutely not. Did you watch a YouTube video? No.
Nope.
I've seen somebody drilling
so what
once
you use?
before.
Like, you get it. Hey, I got that bracket. I was like, you good to go?
To this day, like I have colleagues that always like, where did you learn to do your makeup? I don't know. I can't tell you, but one day I watched a video and that was it. Yeah, so I got the general vibe of the thing. So I feel like I could do.
Like for us at our house,
I'm pretty sure if I got a nail set, I could. If somebody gave me the kit, I could do acrylic nails.
You learn it.
Every 2 weeks, I'm watching. I do my hands. Of course, I can do it.
I believe I can.
Of course, I believe I can, and and I would probably throw that in as my ending. That the belief in yourself, will take you so much further than the actual skill that you think you need to do something. Because I look at the parts of my life where I believe I can and have never done it before and done it, and I actually don't believe I can, and I'm really struggling to get that off the floor. Even though it's like I have the skills. I've demonstrated them in other ways, but I'm really struggling to believe that I can, and because I'm struggling to believe I can, I haven't done it.
I don't know so far about the inferiority complex that I battle with, like things that. That's
a demon that we gotta whip into shape.
Like,
we gotta get
you really could do this. It's like, I don't know, I can. And then things that be like, I can do this, man. Let's go in there. Like, we have our water pump situation at our house. I had to call plumbers multiple times for the water pump, and I was like, I'm tired of this. So one day I called somebody to get fix it. It's like, all right, let's do this. So now, because
And
usually,
you fix the water pump downstairs?
oh yeah, because usually when our electricity goes off, our switch and stuff don't kick back in. So like when current got off, it'd be
Let me.
all right, where my pliers at? So, like where my pliers at? Let's go turn the electricity off. I got it. And I go in there, a couple minutes. All right, turn it back on. And so like those kind of things. But yeah, so I definitely encourage someone to trade. But that whole belief system definitely got to be the closing point.
Yeah.
I believe I can.
I believe I can.
Turn to the person next to you and say,
and that's going to be the corny line. That's going to be the cliche
that'll
line.
be cliche.
But the truth is, I believe I can. What things have I done on I believe I can?
Host events. Can you host this wedding?
I have. I believe I can. I've written a children's book.
Written a children's book? Because why? I believe I can.
I believe I can. I have.
You did a contract for engineering company.
Oh my God, because I believe I can.
Because I believe I can. Like what you did. Get that to me. I got it. Like so all these things.
And there was one thing I did in the process, like, how did you do this? I don't know. There's like, you realize that there are people that go to school for this and they use a certain program for this. I was like, I just used the tools that were available to me and made it look like theirs. I'm
realizing that a lot of people believe in you way more than you believe in yourself. And I have a lot of things for me to be like, trust them.
Honestly.
If they believe you good, trust them.
I think the trust comes from having a good community though. Point where I just going to tie the points together. You don't tie the points together.
Yeah, gotta bring them out together.
If you build a good community, trust their feedback.
Yeah, no, trust. You gotta trust them that you can do this. Can you do this for me? As you know me for a little while, you believe it, and you've come to this.
And that's how I wrote the book. A colleague that I've not spoken to in a decade sent my name to somebody. He's like, I believe she probably could. And she's like, do you? I got your number from. I was like, I haven't even spoken to her for so long.
You were like, yep.
But if she says she think I can, let's do it.
And that's all that matters.
Anybody need a children's book written? I want to scratch that itch again.
I mean, you can do it for yourself.
That's true. That's very true.
You can do it for yourself. I think you know places and schools that may actually, take that book on. See, there you go. Write it down. Put it down your book. Where your book is. Write it down. This September, you write into this book.
Okay. It gotta be after September because right now.
Yeah, right now you live your best life. right now you
this
live.
This me right here. You see, y'all can see this.
That is you.
Stretched thin.
Like it's almost see through.
Like
it's almost right on the verge of terror. Right on the verge of terror.
That's me right there.
Yeah. No.
We didn't congratulate Dana on his graduation.
He did. I did see it. I think that was last night. So congratulations to Dana. Or DGMT. Also graduated as well.
He looked like it was that PhD? This is a lot of clothes.
No, I think it was something to do with his. I think that once again, and I think that's in this trade that's for airplanes. I can't remember. I don't remember what the certificate says. I saw the certificate. That got comment. Thank you not so much for commenting. Those who are commenting. Julianne says, I already have my trade. I need to start practicing again because every nail tech I know takes at least 4 vacations a year. Julianne did do that. Julianne was like,
I remember when Julianne wanted to go into nails.
I
remember when Julianne wanted to practice on me. I wasn't ready for that.
She was doing lessons. Oh, you never came?
No.
I'm Julianne.
I never came.
You don't believe she can?
No, it was not. I don't believe you can yet. I think if you're going to practice nails, you got to practice on people who don't get their nails done.
I know what happened. What's so funny? One person that she used to practice on is now do nails.
No, that's insane.
I believe I really believe to this day that Julianne is right now.
Julianne here. I mean,
Julianne,
you have
gonna find another
trade.
So she's like,
you
all
have
right,
other trades.
Nails down, fork and spoon up. Like that didn't work out. And to this day, we still got a whole 2 containers under our bed. It's full
with the nail stuff.
Full of nail stuff still in there.
Send me that.
It's full of.
See what I could do with that.
The millionaire acrylics.
Because the girlies on the gram, everyone's doing their own nails now.
Yeah. Rashad says, Vera, that's how I learned. Watch my dad and uncles. Picked it up and bam. There ain't nothing I can't drill and put together. I think that's just drill there. I say I grew up with my daddy. My daddy believed, and he didn't believe in showing nothing. He believed in once you watch it, you don't do that. It's like, no, you didn't show me. I said I did.
Look at y'all putting your skills on advertisement.
So he says esthetician, braids, kids, hair, home care for elderly, anything in dentistry. I know Donnie's always wanted
the home care for elderly is so niche to me.
Yeah, you have to be special gift for that. Yeah.
Listen, that's more. You need a little bit more of a dose than even teachers get, to be honest. What is that?
No, they just say remember SEAC. I repaired the door, so also something in construction field.
What is SEAC?
SEAC is the Southeastern African Collegiate Choir, I think is what it stands for. That's the choir thing. It's an event that happens in America that Westminster College would go over to. And for FYI, though, this year, I was on a trip with yours. That was y'all. That was before me. That's before I got that trip.
And she repaired the door.
Because they broke it.
Oh my God.
they ran a door into a drywall. And I think with the help of bathroom tissue and some other supplies, they patched that bad boy up like nothing.
It's very unlikely.
Like nothing ever happened.
It's very unlikely that it looks like nothing ever happened.
Because it was white and it's like that little crimply look on it. So they put a hole in
tissue
that wall.
paper.
They put a hole in that wall and had to fix it.
And Donicio played a critical part. I like this idea. I need a personalized book for Grace Vera. I'll put that on the list for September.
I believe I can.
I like that. I believe I can. No, I know I can for sure.
Yeah, man.
And now with AI, you do graphics and all that stuff, and you get that printed.
I was telling Abby that day, like, I encourage Abby to do the stuff for children, like do the children's song thing, because Abby got a knack for like catchy songs. Like for the adults, be like, I don't hear that. For
like
children,
a little salty situation. Just create a character.
Just create that. Let's go.
YouTube videos, little catchy songs for the baby children about
And
Jesus.
baby children love it. Julianne says, not that I didn't work out. Delton hates the smell of it. Wow. And I did it while I was pregnant with David and bored. So after I had the baby, there was no time for chemicals.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah, I definitely can't stand the smell of acrylic.
You forgot that you did. I love the smell of acrylic.
Oh, that's the go.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta get about it.
Love it. You know who else loves the smell of acrylic? Flies.
No, I gotta
They
get
really do.
Gotta get about it.
Get out of here. My goodness.
Yeah, Donnie said she repaired the door tissue and stained it with the tea bag because it was off-white color.
See, something about this is speaking less to your construction skills and more to your skills of crookery and schemery
No, man, that's skilled right there.
and machination.
In fact, they made it a cup of tea.
Say, stained it with a tea.
They made it a cup of tea, but not too dark because
That is crazy.
you can't let tea bag draw too long. Just need to be a light hint, and they stuffed that thing and we moved on. Well, they moved on. Like I said, I was not that trip. But anyway, so that how we get there? We saw more
Graduation season, keynotes. So, what advice are y'all giving to the graduates?
Yeah, y'all put it in there. Y'all, for those who
Put
are
your
online.
advice for the graduates.
And if you want to text us, you can feel free to text us too. I don't have the number up there, but if you want to text us your response, if you're listening in the car and you can call in or you can comment on Facebook, you can text us 817-2544. Or you can also WhatsApp 827-2543, 827-2543. You can send us a message. Let us know what advice would you give to these young persons graduating. Would that be the same advice you give yourself at 18? Like if you were graduating, like what you said to the graduates, would that be in, like looking at your life now?
Advice?
Would that have been the advice you'd given yourself, or like that's advice that you actually did take? Like what advice would you give like to Vera at 18? Like looking at your life now, would it be the same thing?
What was the advice I was given again?
The whole idea of the community, the God thing, the year off.
I think those are the things that the last two are things that worked for me.
Right.
The first would have been advice that I would have liked to hear about
Yeah.
not necessarily having it all figured out. But I guess what I would have asked the person who said that to me at 18 is, okay, so what to do if I haven't got it figured out? And then it would be take a gap year, work, try different things.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, because that felt at the time like failure. Leaving school to go and work in River Island and volunteer in a school, those felt like being a bit behind everybody else.
Right.
But that was when I left college.
Yeah.
Had I done, so I feel like painting a picture, like reframing a break, not as you being behind anyone or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I guess getting young people to understand that there's no one track. Targets and goals and timelines are what you set for yourself.
Right. Yeah.
So if you put pressure on yourself to say by such and such a time I need to have graduated, then get them to understand it's an unnecessary pressure.
By you, yeah, placed on by yourself. So that's our TED Talk for the day, guys. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk.
Yes.
About graduation, and for anybody who have the young people who listening, share this with them. Let them know. Vera get y'all an amazing commencement.
Share.
But anyway, that was just what's happening in the country. That's just graduation season. School is out.
But with graduation season comes prom season, and there was some prom season drama on the internet. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see the prom season.
To do with our good friend, his son going to prom and the vehicle that he pulled up in, and the people, somebody.
So I didn't see the drama. I didn't know we had drama. We had prom drama.
And there was a back and forth, of which our dear friend was very much a part, because the people tried to come for his child, and he said, absolutely not.
Oh, no, send me that. I didn't see it at all. So shout out to the prom people who still having proms. Because it seems like a lot of schools have moved away. I don't see much photos and stuff like that of proms anymore. It seems like a lot of schools have moved away from proms.
I don't think they've moved away from proms. I think prom culture is different now. Like the whole people going out to watch it
Oh,
after
that
COVID.
changed?
I don't think it came back.
Oh man, that was almost like that was bigger than graduation for the most part, especially during my term when I left school. Like the crowd that was there for prom, that was bigger than graduation crowd. 'Cause everybody wants to see who wearing what, who doing what, and so. But all those who graduated and got a chance to celebrate the prom, I know Vera went to a prom. she was the chaperone for her school's prom. Look, she had a whale of a time based upon the pictures and the things that came back and came out. But to all those that graduated and had a chance to experience prom, Donnie said she could say it now. Now that our teachers passed away. So congratulations to all of you. And to all of those life members who I saw at prom too. Congratulations, y'all. I saw some of you at St. John's and other places that graduated. And other news and reviews of what's happening in the country, that's what we should get to. One of the things that are still happening, I think daily in some areas, is the load shedding and the failures of BPL. I am waiting to see what my bill is going to be this month, because now that we've entered the summer month, that's when the excuses come about how the bill is going to be high because you're using more AC than before, the children are home, and so they're going to be using more AC, and that's usually the reason why they give you your bill jumps from $300 or $200 a month to $500,
Almighty God of Zion.
$700 a month.
And we're speaking about dollars. I put $50 in my car yesterday.
Oh, gas. Oof.
I've never in my life diverted changed my route to find the gas station with the cheaper gas. It's never happened.
Oh, no.
I'm going to go to the gas station that's on my way. Oh, but yesterday I drove around the roundabout to go back in the direction I came in order to go to the gas station on the other side of the road because it was cheaper.
Right.
Only for me to get there, and it was $7.34.
This is where we are now, man.
For 1 gallon.
This is where we are now.
For 1 gallon.
This is where we are.
50, and I've never felt it this way before. This is the highest gas has been in
Ever.
10 years that I've been here.
For me, yeah, I think it's ever. I don't think a gas never crossed the $7 threshold. Not that I can remember. Not on Nassau. I think maybe some family islands may have, but not in Nassau. When I first got my vehicle that I have now, $60, $65, I think. 65 was like the max I think I put
The
in.
new one?
Yeah.
60 was your... That's how much you...
Now, I put gas in the car.
Got to be about 90
yesterday.
then. 90 to 100.
And I went to this there, and I was like, fill it up. She's like, just open it. I was like, no, man, I say 80. Like 80, no problem. I said $80.
You said 80 and fill it up? That's two different things.
No, because she asked for a number because I was just giving her my card. She's like, yo, give me a number or you want to just wait. And I was like, I ain't sitting here waiting for this. I was like, this pay $80.
Not full.
I was sitting in that car, I was watching it.
Quarters.
And I was like, waiting for this thing to click.
3/4.
And that baby would not click.
Because I was 60 before this situation, and now I'm 90.
That baby would not click. And that gas would not click. And
50 took me to one step over half from empty.
50?
I'm not exaggerating. From empty. And listen, I don't want to complain because God will provide. There will always be gas in my car. I will always get from point A to point B. But that is ridiculous.
That $80.
From empty, 50 took me to one step over half. 50 Great British
Great British.
Bahamian dollars sterling.
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous. And it took me, I wasn't completely empty, like the light didn't come on yet, but it took me like right. There's still like, there's no gauges, I had like a little bar that was full up. The bar was like, I still see a little bit of the bright color, so it wasn't like all the way full. I was like, this is $80. And I went to the cheapest gas station.
Which one's the cheapest now?
Right now is Shell.
Oh, shoot. I went to Rubis.
Oh, I think Rubis on high. Yeah, no, Shell is still under 7.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Shell was still under 7 yesterday when I went. Don't know what it is because they change daily. As they still wake up in the morning, 7:02.
Honestly, it's like, how is it changing so drastically
They wake up
from
tomorrow
day
morning.
to day?
All right, go 7:02.
Bizarre, bro.
Next group, like we going
Bizarre.
7:34.
Bizarre.
Oh, Donnie says if she remember correctly, if you didn't graduate and had a leaving certificate, you couldn't go to prom. That was the case for us. I think our prom was sort of open.
Because you had to pay for
Yeah, you had to
prom.
pay for prom. You had to pay for a ticket. Once you pay for a ticket, you can do whatever you want to do. Julianne says, but put mine on Minister Kobe Davis' bill if it's more than 200 players. BPL.
Colby.
The one and only. Joe says the highest, she said the highest, I think, was almost 7, but over 7. Phew, yep, we had a point now where it's over $7 for gas. So it's just kept talking about not hearing the click anymore. Oh, yeah, no, you don't click nothing. That $80 for me, and that thing that's ran. And Mom took that out, and I was like, wow. And so now I'm at a point now where I don't really rush if I don't have to go anywhere. Take my time and just drive that car slow to get that gas worth. But yeah, so BPL is putting out, they have put out multiple messages about the about the load shedding. Well, they say it's not, they don't necessarily use the term load shedding. They're saying failure of some of the components as they're doing upgrades. And so they've listed out these areas, certain areas, and then some areas.
So
they don't
y'all decide to do the upgrades just before summer starts?
So what she said in an interview.
So we're in news and reviews now.
Yeah, we're in news and reviews. We're gonna wrap up. What she said in the last interview, she was like, because of the incident with the Pike worker, and Pike now, I think Pike is sort of pulled out from the country since that incident. Yeah, and so she said that put them behind 8 weeks. So their goal was to this should have been finished by May.
But didn't the incident with the Pike worker, when did that happen?
It happened like March, April, I think. I think that's when it was.
Why are we just finding out you back behind by 8 weeks?
That's the thing. My thing was all through election time when we drove at Kobe one and only, when we out here on the platform talking about what was happening over the time and what we do in the work and all that stuff like that. We had nobody mentioned nothing but the Pike when we was out there marching in the streets, blowing bombs and talking about energy reform. No one said anything about the Pike worker and the Pike contract. But now we better start somewhere. We better load shed that Pike worker boy. That put us behind. Yeah, that happened in March. The Pike worker, that put us behind some 8 weeks. And so we would have been finished by now. However, because of that, we're now behind. So I guess about 8 more weeks. I don't know how much. Now I don't know how much of the 8 weeks we have left, because I don't know if the 8 weeks just started last week. That we behind on when this 8 week point actually come. But let's be prepared, guys. Once you wake up, keep things on charge as much as possible, because right now it's unsure. And then I think they try to do these notices, and these notices haven't been working either. But it's like, this air may be off, and then this air.
I haven't seen any notices.
Exactly, then this air don't come.
And I know I've seen notices in the past.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen.
And right now,
I ain't seen them because y'all ain't sending them.
They're doing their most with the social media. They have all kind of social media fun time. A key is, but now we having less and less these schedules. So let's prepare yourselves, guys, because BPL saying.
I put my glasses to just stop myself from saying what I wanted to say.
So let's prepare yourself that we might have to sweat this summer. We're praying not. Hopefully, 8 weeks can go by quickly, but if it does not happen, ain't nothing you can do. So what usually happens is, I know how this in most people's houses. Once BPL goes off, what do? You go in the car because it's hot. However, gas prices are now $7.34 a gallon at some gas stations. So you can't even get a chance to go and sit in the car because you can't be wasting this gas.
Some got to run down.
So what you can do, guys? So y'all let us know what y'all plan to do in the comments.
Make sitting in the car a purposeful experience. Go visit somebody you ain't seen. Go buy some food.
Go visit somebody who have lights, so you can call around. So right now, what's the first thing we doing? Right now, when this car go off, you got to go find somebody. Go find somebody you know. Find your friend who ain't here in a long time, who you know of a generator. It's like, hey, I ain't coming by you. So right now, you know what is the most expensive thing? Is it gas or electricity? What's more important now? We don't know.
You know what? You know what's most important? Vacation. Everybody leave. If we all just go, we can come back when this whole thing is settled.
I guess at least our next topic. I saw someone's talking about the culture of vacation. I think me and Julia are talking about this. How we don't understand, we don't realize how blessed Bahamians are. It's something we don't even think about, the idea of vacations, and it's just a standard in Bahamian life. Like the opportunities, we always complain about how hard it is, but there's very few Bahamian families that I know that don't take vacations and don't go away and don't leave this country. I was telling them that most Americans that you find, they don't even have passports. Yeah, they don't need passports. They don't do travel much. They might drive to another city, not too far by.
Another state.
Maybe I didn't say state, I said another city, and that's it. But for Bahamians, like leaving this country, it's almost like it was mandatory. Like you going away during the summer, and you going to find something. You going to a family member, somebody over there, and so.
I think it's living on an island.
So this.
I don't know. For me,
your holiday was in.
I'll say this, right? When I first came here, leaving was a lot to do with going home.
Right.
It was a lot to do with going back to where I came from, seeing my family, etc. When the kind of dynamics of going back home changed, the desire to like travel is still much stronger than it was when I was living in the UK. Like I got to get out of here.
Gotta get out of here.
And even if I'm not going home, like this time I'm not going home, but I got to get up out of here. I don't know. It's something about being that makes you feel like I got to just go for a quick 1-2 and come back.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. And my cousin made an interesting comment. He was like, I'm not gonna lie. I love the heat, but I love the fact that I'm about to leave it and go back to where I came from. You have to live with this all the time.
For us, I'm gonna say for us.
I said we do have a bit of a winter. We have a bit of a winter.
This
but
heat is more. We ain't used to
and this ain't even bad though.
No, it's not bad yet.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
It's about to get worse.
Yeah, so it's like we have to travel, and let's please Lord, I'll travel this year because right now, you can show what you can do. You can show if you have light. You can show you can put gas in the car. Hey,
but someone also made a comment like, you guys complain about the price of gas going up, but when your plane ticket goes up, you don't complain. It's the same problem.
No, we complain.
No, we don't.
But I still get about that though.
We do not complain. How often do you people complain about the cost of flights? How often?
We complain a lot now. The difference is,
I'm still gonna buy it.
still gotta go. I can't believe ticket price is so high. Bye. Because we looked at a plane ticket to go to, I think, Orlando, and that ticket was $534.
Absolutely not.
$534.
But the thing about plane tickets, plane tickets is all a big scam.
Absolutely.
Because if you look on one day at one time, it's half the price.
Absolutely half the price.
Insane.
It could be the same day at different times.
Same day, different laptops. It's all a big dirty scam. But me, I've been scammed because I'm going to be flying this summer. Yeah, I'm going to be flying. But I'm doing lots of short trips as opposed to disappearing for months. I feel like I found a vein of life that doesn't really allow me to do that anymore. I feel like you guys have bound me up. I can't really go for 2 months anymore to see my family.
I mean,
no.
All right. So something that came up during this week also. Did you see? I said last week, and I said last week that we haven't seen much of Adrian White as yet. This week, during the Parliament debates, Adrian White and the Honorable Adrian White, Rudy came through. Rudy came through.
It was the fact that he said it and then he said, "No, let me sing it.
Let me sing it for y'all."
And he was on key. Let me sing it for you.
I said it last week. Just last week, I said we've had Andre Rollins who's been talking. We've had Michael Pinsard. I was like, we haven't even had White Hot, as they call him. We ain't even had White Hot yet. White Hot came this week.
And you just gave us a taste.
A taste of what's to come. Just a taste of what's to come. Because somebody made a comment about him. I mean, not about him, but it was like, we from Angliston. I was like, they said that's a threat.
That's supposed to scare somebody.
That was a threat to me. Rudy don't scare no boy. Rudy don't scare.
Let me say don't fear no boy.
Sorry, like Rudy don't fear.
No boy.
Rudy don't fear. And he just moved on. Like, you didn't just sing the song and Parliament and put it on the record.
As in.
Like, this is now on the record.
And it is honestly so bizarre to watch these exchanges. Like,
I've had a good time. They've had a good time. It's been going back and forth.
We just starting off.
And it's only just begun.
No boy.
Rudy don't fail. No boy. So shout out to Adrian, who's back in those assembly.
And you mean that?
I don't mean that. I'm very much
fearless.
I don't think he fails any boy, for truth. So that's what's been happening and in the country, I think, for the most part. I don't think we had a few little crime and violent issues that happened, and so condolences to all those who lost loved ones over the past few days. But I think that is being the bulk of what's happening in the country. Last night, Congratulations to Pastor Mario Moxie, who was officially installed as
wonderful.
the Christian Council president last night. The servants at Bahamas Harvest. I had the opportunity to go there after I went to our convention service because we just closed out our district convention in Nassau for the Nassau district. And then after that, I went to Bahamas Harvest in that service. Shout out. And it was good. It's good little crowd. I thought it'd be more people. But
What, to the service?
to the service
Where was it?
at Bahamas Harvest.
Oh, you did just say
Yeah, at Bahamas Harvest. The Prime Minister was there. Deputy Prime Minister was there. The deputy leader of the the F&M, because he's not deputy leader in the House because he ain't got no seat. So definitely Shannon Donkar, right? So he representing the F&M because it can't be the royal.
I mean, maybe
How
he's
would that
just
work?
representing himself.
Right, because I think he spoke from on behalf of the. I think so. I think
So
he
is he the
speaks on
chair?
behalf of
He's
the
the
F&M.
chairman?
No, he's just the deputy leader of the F&M. But he's
Right.
not the deputy leader of the royal opposition. Because I think royal opposition means he has to be in the House. So I don't know how that works out.
Oh no, Delton, this is
because
all
he
very.
has no seat in the House,
Messy.
so he can't be like a deputy of the leader of the royal opposition because he really no.
But they will
Royal
always
opposition.
be the opposition, though.
Those who are in the House,
Party is the opposition, though.
not those in the House. I thought those who in the House who are in the opposite party.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what it is. Well, yeah, but he was there, and
Rudy Delton.
yikes, don't say. So I don't, but
Woo!
and Pastor Mara did an amazing job of speaking on and laying out the platform of what they're going to be standing on. I think it's one voice, one church. I think it's one thing that he's standing on. And it was cool to see all the former presidents that are alive, besides one, I think,
Of the
of the Christian Council.
okay.
They were there and took part yesterday and prayed for him. It was a good time. It was a good time, and I I asked myself, like, does this even like make a mark at all in the country? Like, I think now as a country, I don't think anybody takes the Christian Council serious. I think like the general Joe public don't want to hear from the Christian Council. So our prayers and thoughts are really got to be with him.
I think the Joe public is not the issue. I think the issue is the church itself that the Christian Council is supposed to represent seem not to want to align.
what?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not expecting the churches to be relevant to the people. Do you know? Not relevant, wrong word. I'm not expecting the people to anticipate what the church has to say.
Right.
I'm not expecting the world to anticipate what the church has to say. I would expect the church to anticipate what the leaders
what the leaders gonna
of the
say?
church have to say.
I remember that. Yeah. So it didn't make any sense. I was like, you know what? Kill that conversation, Delton, because it didn't make no sense. Because if he puts out something, they can talk about it. He don't put out something, they can talk about it. Let's let
But
it
it's
go.
interesting. They're not interested to hear what they have to say, but always have something to say about what they have to say.
Right. Like,
So maybe they are more interested than they want to let on, because
don't
you
hear
seem
from
to
them.
seem to be keyed in enough to want to know everything that's being said,
but don't care.
but don't care.
Chris said, back on vacation, he said, the plane is taking me from this rock. That's the difference. You go into a land flowing with milk and honey.
And maybe you're right. Maybe the kind of limitations to the resources here mean that people traveling is almost part of lifestyle. Like,
Right.
you travel to actually have certain
To travel to shop,
amenities available to
to travel to
you.
go buy clothes, to buy
Right.
and think about
So
other
traveling is
necessities.
almost a necessity.
Right.
Because some people only travel at that time of year when they have to buy all that stuff too.
Right. When you go to buy school
Their
supplies.
traveling is very transactional. Because
Yeah.
I think what you'll also find is more people outside of the Bahamas that travel have a different mindset associated to traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Like the concept of I am traveling because my kids need doesn't exist in a
Yeah,
lot of places in
you're
the
right.
world. So Americans don't feel like they have to go anywhere because they have everything they need
Everything
right
they
there.
Greatest country in the world.
So actually,
which
that
makes sense,
might
yeah.
explain.
So I guess our travel
might
is really
explain what it
it's really
is.
for me. It's like we got to go. We get a couple of things from Uncle Wally, and a couple of things from here. Even though I was doing the price breakdown just yesterday, I was looking at things I bought. I bought some things online the other day, and I was looking at prices that cost here inside in the local market. It's like, did I really save money in doing
Because
what I
once you
did?
clear that,
Because once I had to clear, once I had to pay, like, did I really save much money? Because we always assume that the prices are so way much cheaper. Like, there's certain items that still are
I think there was
very
a
cheap.
time. I don't think it is.
Yeah,
anymore.
there's still some items that are like, there was one particular item where it costs $17 in the States and here it costs $40. Okay, that's a little jump. But for the most part, most items are like $10, $12 apart. And it's like, doesn't make sense for me to buy a plane ticket or to ship those things here and just buy it from the store here. There's some of the things we don't think about, but it also we got to spruce it.
But I think sometimes people are trying to kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah. So vacate and shop. Yeah.
So I know I could get the same. Yeah.
I don't be here.
I won't be here.
Just as we had a car fire through our car the same day, all kinds of happenings was going on. I didn't even know a mechanic was working on the car and got burned. Oh wow! I'm glad it wasn't worse. Yeah, I think it wasn't worse. There's been a lot of freak accidents. Freak accidents was a lot between last week and this week.
Plenty dumb car. When I passed the accident, the car is in a position that makes absolutely no sense. I've seen a goodly number of those.
Yeah, so we can pray for safety during this, especially during this little summer break, especially with all the kids and stuff being out. You saw the construction worker that fell from a building.
Oh my goodness,
passed away.
That story was too
the person
sad.
the guy that usually does our yacht work for us, he passed away. Fell off a building. All kind of like just random like accidents, like persons falling, and the people. I saw the worker that was knocked down on JFK. So continue to pray for safety during the summer break as the kids are now out. And shout outs to the parents that have to now find somewhere for the children to go because you guys to go to work.
Shout outs to the parents who signed their children up for VBS.
For the VBS. So I hope you found a safe VBS to send your children to for this summer break.
And definitely signing them up for. And they were signing them up for sports camp and this camp and art camp and band camp. Make sure they get some Jesus too this summer.
Vacation Bible School camp.
Make sure they get a little vacation Bible School camp.
Yeah.
If you're still looking for one, there is one that Life
There's
Worship Center
available.
is running on the 29th to the 1st. Just a quick 3 days.
Yeah.
A quick shot of the Lord. This summer, we're going to be giving the children. The theme is Take It to the Streets.
Take it to the streets.
And it is on the premise that we want our children to go ye into all the world and make disciples of men. And so we are training them, teaching them, and giving them opportunities to practice just that in our Vacation Bible School. So this one's on the road. We'll be outside of the church building for the majority of our Vacation Bible School time. And we're excited to do it. But because of the nature of the Vacation Bible School, we do need children who can pee in the morning and then be straight until lunchtime, and can eat their breakfast and have one snack and not look like they're dying after 30 minutes. They only do that at home. Them next ones be faking when they come on the road.
But they ain't eating.
So yes, if you are looking and you do want details about that, let me know.
Send a message to Vera.
I will send you the information. I did want to share my experiences with my cousin who is in town. It's like seeing Nassau through his eyes for the first time. His wonder and his awe is so inspiring. He just finds this to be the most beautiful place ever. I mean, he said that when we were driving on Mackey Street and all. Like everything about it. Everything was like, wow, this place is sensational. It's fantastic. The young man made friends on Montague Beach.
He walked there?
They gave him a ride to some other destination.
Oh, cousin adventurous.
He sent me a pin one day where I had dropped him in point A and he found himself at point R playing basketball with some men under the bridge.
As he should. As he should. So how's he been getting around? He just been...
For the most part.
Just walking?
No, man. Tuesday he had my car. Wednesday...
I always forget that
he's a grown man.
That we're on the right side of the road.
Same side. Yeah. So Tuesday I had my car. Wednesday... No, Wednesday. I can't remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
Figured it out. Thursday he had a day at Atlantis. And he went with a young brother Sean. So brother Sean picked him up and took him. No.
I forget it, Sean.
They had a whale of a time. Yesterday we spent the whole day outside. Came to work with me. We went to fish fry.
Oh, you still work now?
Yeah. Just come see my school. It's just, oh, this place is amazing. Everything's amazing. Went to the fish fry. Then we went to a colleague who was having like an end of year teachers get together out Old Fort Bay. So you got to see how the better half live. Then I decided to take him to the jazz bar for some live music, get him to experience that. And I had a moment that really, last week we talked about when did you realize you became an adult? I had a moment.
Did you?
It hit me bad. We were leaving. I said, I'm going to go to the bathroom, meet me outside. Came outside, and it was just a sea of people, and I couldn't see him. I was like, where is he? I can't see him. Okay. I'm there in my cute little dress, my kitten heels. My face has been beat from 6 a.m. and it's still very
fresh.
much beat at this point in the day. And I had to go into my little clutch, my little handbag.
Put the glasses on.
Get my glasses and put them on. And look around to
Like,
find
oh,
him.
honey. I
Delton.
I did put the glasses on.
I've never felt ashamed to put on my glasses, ever. I've never been ashamed to do
And how
it.
tall is he again? To put on a 6'4" human,
6'4".
you had to put your glasses on.
Delton.
You
I was
found him?
hurt. I surely did.
As soon as you put it on, like you
As soon
said.
as I put my glasses, I found it.
Oh, that old age hit you, man. That old age will hit you.
Listen to me. That was so humbling yesterday. And it was the fact that I had the good sense to bring them with me.
Of course.
Like I didn't,
No.
I wasn't too cute to be so
you know what?
delusional to believe
I can need these.
I won't need these today.
No, you got
And
off
now,
of
that's
Me-
where we are.
for
in
me, I
life.
got a
But
pair-
he's been
I
having he's
I got a pair in the
had
car,
a
pair in my
fabulous
bags.
time.
Always because need glasses on me all the time.
I need to start leaving a pair in different places.
Got a pair in the car, a pair inside my bag, usually on me. Gotta have a pair.
That was dead humbling, bro. That was
Julia, I tell y'all
very
definitely
humbling.
related. Why? Because Rudy don't fare no boy. Y'all don't fare nowhere. No, y'all would go. And those don't know Vera as somebody who's not from here doesn't fare anything about here. You should start tomorrow. Tonight y'all should go bar. Y'all should go out and go and look at the car clean. you should get out and go and look at
I
the car
wanted to get
clean.
my car cleaned today, but the sand, he still has a couple more beaches in him, so I'm going to just wait till.
Y'all should definitely go out and go and
So we don't-
go out and go and tonight. Let's get the car clean.
When I picked him up, I took him for the full tour. I took him to Kemp Road. I took him along the Eastern Road. I tried to give him a
Yeah, give him all
general
aspects.
sense of the
As you
whole
should.
island.
As you should. I mean, it's good time. But it's good to hear how people still see our country still appreciate it for what it is.
I've listened to him. I've told him he just needs to give me the word. I'll find you a Bahamian wife because you sound like you're ready. I said, just know a Bahamian woman is not going to marry you and want to stay in the Bahamas. She's probably going to want to come back
She'll go with
to where you
Where's
come
he live?
from. He's from the UK.
All right, it's like same where you were from, something like that. Same area.
Yeah, from the outskirts of London. Went to university.
I realized that nobody has.
Of Cambridge.
If I meet him tomorrow, I have no idea what his name is. I don't think you ever said his name.
Sydney.
I don't think you ever said his name this
Yeah,
entire
no,
time. If you
sorry.
plan on coming for him, it's like
Lil man.
yeah, little man.
Cousin.
Cause you've not called this young man's name. You act like this boy's 12. It's like yeah, this little
Driving my
cousin.
car, doing
My
whatever
little-
he wants
my little
to
cousin
do.
in town. Like taking my Kelly's let him buy one toy. So I used to talk about this young man who's what's he doing in college?
Economics,
ask
politics,
that question.
and law. Some combination. Yeah. Some smart people. Something. I say
sounds
that.
Sounds good. Yeah, so all right. So yeah, so it's good that people still see our country.
Yes, it was nice. It was refreshing. He reminded me because I have always felt like when I have visitors, I get to experience Nassau fresh again.
Right.
Like I have to, where are the places someone would want to go to have an experience? So it's very refreshing to have it.
You got
But
the-
his is different because
He got this wrong.
yes, absolutely. What do you think this is?
I don't know. Maybe like you made a plan for tomorrow.
I said the only play I'll give him is I have to be at church for 7:30. I'm not going to make you try and come to church for 7:30 with me.
Or you go out and
So
get it.
I'll go back and get you. And I said I'll give you that much, but we go to church.
I mean, you tell me this. He'll find it. He's not even you. Like,
Absolutely.
He'll walk there. He'll be
If
like,
somebody would pick me up in the morning, they probably could just drive himself when he's ready.
probably.
We could arrange something.
But yeah, so I mean, I think that's
So very
that's-
refreshing to see Nassau again from,
Yeah, 'cause we always hear the bad stories and then
yeah.
And we hear tourists who always want to come here. For us who live it, be like,
Hold on, I haven't even told you about Miss Roy and Miss Bernard. His friends on Montague Beach that taught him how to swim because he doesn't know how to swim, but he's learned the basics of swimming since he's been here.
you've met friends
Why?
who taught him
Because
how to.
Mrs. Bernard taught him how to float and Mrs. Roy taught him how to swim.
What?
And then Mrs.
Shout out to the
Brittany,
Bamans.
Mrs. Brittany, now I don't necessarily approve, but he is a grown adult man, gave him a Cuba Libre for free. It's like, have one. And took him to the basketball courts
Do you
to
know?
play.
Do you know what it was?
No. I mean, he knew it was a beer.
Yeah.
But he never had one of them before.
That's why you're taking drinks from strangers.
I'm not. Listen to me.
Again.
And when he told me the story, this is how he started the story. I said, explain to me how you got from Montague Beach to the basketball courts, because I know you didn't walk or run.
No, that's a good walk.
This is how it started. So that's how he started telling me. That's how he started telling me the story. I said, oh my God, what's gonna happen? What are you gonna say? He's like, when you dropped me off, I got talking to some people.
Shout out to him. Social butterfly, Barley.
They offered me a couple quibbly braids. And I think it was a Sands. I said, all right then.
I still had having a wheel for time.
I said, so how long were you with them? About an hour and a half. We were just talking. And I believe that because that's a social butterfly.
Okay, all right.
Oh my God. Talk to anyone.
No, I mean, the fact that you found these friends and you go here get swim lessons.
I said Miss Roy and Mrs. Bernard.
And the fact that you know my last name
They
too.
will go
That sounds so
down
strong, baby.
in history.
That sounds so baby.
As the friendly behaving women who taught him how to float and taught him how to swim.
Excuse young boy, so you don't get an French name.
He said the only reason he's not gonna get a dive, he's not gonna go like try and practice diving, is because he really doesn't want to give me too much liability. Because that was his goal. His goal was that he wants to learn to dive off a platform or dive off into water. I said, please don't.
Yeah, no.
Please. For the love of all that is good and right in the world.
Trust
please
me.
Allow
sound
me
like how you sound.
back
If he'd go down there at the next side of the beach, there'd be some guy who'd be on there.
ready to say, let's go. I said, guy, I just can't.
You can't explain.
I wouldn't know how to tell that story to your mother. So please.
You got to start the story.
Yeah. So what happened? Even cuz got more Bahamian friends than me. I want you to believe it. He's got friends that he met at the basketball court. He said that they were getting on really well until he said to them that they sound a little bit like Canadians to him, and apparently they didn't like that. And I said that was stupid.
Bahamians?
Yeah.
He said Bahamians sound like Canadians.
Yeah. He said that's what he heard.
Probably the A.
I know what it is, but
because we say A a lot like Canadians.
So he said, and apparently they didn't take that too kindly. He also said they prefer to argue more than they prefer to play the ball, and he just wants to play the ball.
Sounds about right.
But he said he really did have a good time though, because he went back. He went on Tuesday and then he went back on Thursdays because apparently Tuesday and Thursday are the days that he's also been to get his hair cut by Tito. He's had a full
But he had to teach them.
That was the day he came to work with me.
What are you doing tonight?
Jaws Beach. Because he said he wants to do an out west beach. I said, I get it. Because that's what the internet is telling
you should
the best.
Let teach them take one tonight.
That's a good point.
I don't even make tomorrow. But let them take
no, because CJ them could be right there so he can follow. He can do the same.
They can be there. They used to that. They ain't over used to that. So
I wouldn't underestimate the young man.
That's right. His age.
Definitely.
Play ball. That's them right there. They camp at the house. They can work out. He's work out.
Yep.
They have a whole gym in front of the yard. Like he go on the night.
I really should have connected him with them.
You call Leo.
Because I know they worked in the week. They worked.
Yeah, you call Leo now. Later, Leo. Hey, you got to your cousin.
We could talk about that offline.
Right.
Yeah, so
I think that's it.
I'm gonna put my tourist shoes back on for the summer. I plan to explore.
I'll go around.
Follow me as I go to.
You gonna vlog it properly?
Yeah.
Or just be a quick reel like last night?
No, I'll probably do like a WhatsApp. Teacher Vacation Chronicles.
There you go.
New series alert.
Teacher Vacation Chronicles.
The Teacher Chronicles are really a very good product. I really wish I had the courage to put them out there for the world to see.
I'll find a way to encapsulate where everybody won't be offended if they see them.
There's no way. The beauty of it is the authenticity of it. It's the rawness. It's the fact that the child just did this to me, and I'm telling you now
what's happening.
Yeah, what's happening.
And I made a few of them made an appearance yesterday.
Yeah, I was walking along the way, and the kids popped up and they wanted to be in my video. You need that rawness for the Teacher Chronicles to work, and I can't do that
openly.
I can't do it out there in the. And Famata Ray says she loves that for me. Thank you. Yeah. Julianne said, "Good thing he didn't go to Junkanoo Beach, but he did."
Went on the beach?
Yes, he did.
And then they let him dive off?
The day he borrowed my car and was taught to swim by Mrs. Roy and Mrs. Bernard. Mrs. Roy and Mrs. Bernard also recommended that he go to Junkanoo Beach because he's a tourist.
That's what it's dive to. Like on that side
and
there, they
he did surely go to Junkanoo Beach with my car driving downtown. I was like, "Where did you park?" He's like, "Don't worry about it. I found somewhere to park." I was like, this is giving.
Hey, don't worry about it.
This is giving me anxiety. But he didn't like it. He said he didn't like the tourists. He was
Yeah,
telling
that's me about
people. It
tourists.
was so he didn't like
But
that.
on that little dog part, that's where they jump off. They do jump off front.
What dog part?
Like, where
Oh,
baptism,
yeah.
They do be jumping off.
thank you, Jesus.
That's why I say Sophie went out there and saw them.
I got to send him back in one piece. That's all. I just need to carry him back in.
He'd definitely be on there
piece.
hopping off.
But a great time has been had by all.
No, that's good, man. That's good to experience that
But
tourist
yesterday,
side.
I beat the young people because so as I said, we had school, Arawak Key, colleagues, end of year party, and then we did jazz band. And when we got back from the colleagues' end of year party, he lay down. He's like, I'm too tired to go out. I was like, get up, let's go. It's time to have fun. I was like, don't let me out hang you, bro.
Yeah, can't be.
Don't let me out hang you. Let's do
Don't you
this.
get put on glasses of 5 people. you can't be that kind of.
I had to drag the young people out. Can you believe it? I'm officially cool, guys.
Shout outs to you.
But I'm suffering for it now.
I think meanwhile for me last night, it was a fight for me to go where I had to go last night.
Where do I have to go to church?
I was like, I went home first. And I was like, this isn't a good idea at all.
I was like, get up, we got to go. I said, you won't regret it though. I was like, whatever it is, however tired you are, I feel like, because he loves music, he's very eclectic. So I was like, you've got to experience my live band.
No, you got to
to
get to the life, man.
Got to get you a live band.
I don't wait for time.
A whale. An absolute whale. An absolute whale. So good. It was a good thing. Said, did the pain in your leg subside, Vera?
Oh, the age thing. We just been on the old age.
Which pain in my leg? You got to be
You don't
specific.
forget.
'cause
You
that
don't
could be
forget what pain you are.
Right
You
now,
got a
I'm
pain
dealing
in
with
your
a pain in my neck and my
Oh,
shoulder.
you got to pay your leg when you lay down. Eh? Was that the one you talking about? Like when you lay down.
Oh, the cramp? But that's just what we do now. That's not like a subsiding thing. Sorry, Anna. Are you talking about that regular pain I get every time I lay in the bed? That's just normal. And it's not even a pain. It's like a...
Little tingle.
It's not even... I don't know. It's like a... Feel my muscle tightening, but not tight enough to cramp. Just like a little pulsing.
Depends on the angle.
You know, like... Have you ever had that thing where your eye does
Jumps?
that thing? That's what my leg is doing, basically.
You probably should get a
So...
definitely probably should get a
Really? Yesterday it was a pain in my neck and shoulder, which is just gone actually. Because I was ready to do all like, what's it called? That's icy hot and hot water bottle. But I'm healed.
Come on.
This time yesterday, Pastor Betty, I could not turn my neck.
Now you can shake yourself loose.
I was right there outside like this with the young people.
Turn your whole body to look.
But now I'm better. Wow, actually I didn't even realize that happened. Thank you, Jesus.
Look at that.
Thank you,
Quickly.
Jesus.
So anyway, so I guess any more we have Dead Deltons for the day.
I do have Dear Deltons.
As we done before,
do you have any song of the week? I gave the song of the week last week. It's your turn.
That's no problem at all.
Marisha says, I know about forgetting about pain until I do something that triggers an alarm and my body says, hey. You can't do this.
Yeah.
You can.
Let me see. What song did I listen to this week? I don't say it's not. Did I listen to any songs for the Christian station this week?
I think you're going to say, did I listen to any Christian music this week? I was
I
like,
listened to a few of those.
Delton.
I listened to a few of those. I really like my music. I told you before, my music in my car is not normally like radio music. It's like church kind of random churchness. But I listen to my car.
Marisha says she listened to PJ this week.
Yeah, he has. We died to listen to that.
He has a new album.
He has a new album.
Gospel album.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
So yeah, I picked us off that.
Let's end with that then.
Yeah, I gave it that song.
Let's end with that. I've got 2 Dear Deltons here. We're going to knock out 2 Dear Deltons today. One serious, one lighthearted. So for those that are newer to DGMT, when we have them, we have a segment where Delton poses as an agony uncle to address your dilemmas, your questions, your concerns, sometimes even your conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
whatever it is. Whatever it is you send. So if you have any Dear Deltons, any questions, or even any topics you want us to elucidate, share with the DGMT family, etc. It's not etc. etc. But there was a Nigerian movie once where she said etc. So now me and my friends only ever say etc. So this first one, this is heavy.
So you going with the heavy first?
Yeah. Because you got the music on. The second one is about children's playtime. Can't say it to this music.
Okay.
All right. So if you have any Dear Deltons, please feel free to WhatsApp them to me. Send them to me on Facebook. Vera Aqua Wilson on Facebook. I really should change that. or Vera A_W on Instagram.
That's
But
what it
this
is.
one is, it says, Dear Delton, we often focus on major offenses like cheating. But what about a spouse who simply never showed up as a true partner? They weren't abusive, they weren't unfaithful, they were just there, contributing very little, while the other spouse carried the weight of the relationship in every aspect: financial, emotional, spiritual. From a biblical perspective, does God hold people accountable for neglecting their responsibilities in marriage, even if they never committed a major sin that anyone can point to? Can an action have consequences too? And what do you think those consequences could possibly look like? It's a lot there to
That's a
unpack.
lot there.
There's a lot there to
It's like,
unpack.
what?
So I think it's about how, I think essentially in a nutshell, how do you handle being unequally yoked in marriage?
I'm gonna say it's not. It's just this sounds like an unequally yoked.
But the scripture's really about being unequally yoked with unbelievers.
Unbelievers.
This is not an unbeliever. It sounds like,
I mean,
because it says from a biblical
it ain't
perspective.
an unbeliever of Jesus, but it's an unbeliever in what makes a marriage work.
But there's no out for that.
There's no help for that. I can say like a lot of things. Of course, there is always somewhere you can find a scripture too. But in terms of the actual topic itself of marriage, the Bible does not necessarily lay anything out like that to help.
What can I put something out there and just want to hear you guys' thoughts on it? I think in this era of revelation, right, where the church has become more, some denominations have become more accepting of divorce.
Right.
There was a time where divorce was incredibly taboo. It was frowned upon. You know, like if you had divorce in your history, it would limit the way you were expected or allowed to serve in church.
I think you couldn't go high.
You couldn't go, exactly.
Couldn't go maybe higher than probably maybe a little brother.
And in some way, we've become, and I put it in inverted commas, enlightened, where we're a bit more liberal as to the attitudes towards divorce, right? But what I've found, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, and I say this as an unmarried person who hasn't had to ever make the decision about marrying somebody, because you know some of y'all have been proposed to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. It's never happened to me before. So I've not even gotten to that point, right? In loosening the what's it called? The kind of allowances, pressure on the married folks to stay married, and kind of acknowledging that there is allowance in scripture for a marriage to be dissolved or separated. It's kind of opened the door to divorce as a solution for difficulty anyway.
Exactly. That out is now definitely
because I feel like the conversation among believers is so much more towards where the out is, I'll take the out. Like you hear a lot less in speech and conversation with believers that whatever it takes, I'm going to try and make this work. Whatever it takes, I'm committing to the vows that I took. It's kind of like everyone's got in their back pocket in case it doesn't work now.
I think that these are pressures, and even if I ain't sure about marrying this person, I can marry him. Let me try it.
It's so much more, and it's a more an accepted out.
Yeah.
It's like we all have it there as it's going to be allowed, because at the end of the day, I've seen people survive.
Yeah.
I've seen believers come out of it, marry again, and so and that kind of worries me a little bit. I wonder from God's perspective what he sees looking down on us at that, because I'm not going to say that there are some absolutes. There are some absolutes, but there are gray areas when it comes to like teachings on marriage and things like that.
There is.
And expectations. But I do fear that what we understand to be the joining of two to become one, and the separating of those two into like the tearing of that one apart again, we've mitigated that actual what the tearing apart is. That when you take that thing that you covenanted before God and tear it asunder, what you're actually doing. And I think we've all, I would say people like me as well. I feel like when I watch and look around, I can't help but feel like I could get, where there may have been a time where I've been like, absolutely the man I marry, I'm going to be with him for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to make a choice with a lot more, you know. Of course, I'm still there, but there's part of me that's like, if I make it the wrong choice, I would be okay. Because I've also heard like leaders in ministry marry, divorce, and almost speak about divorce as if it was God's choice. Like God broke up and God ordained. And I feel like that doesn't feel
right.
doesn't align with who he says he is. And
Almost
so
like God,
that kind
God
of
changed his mind. It's
and
like,
I've heard that more and more. And unfortunately, actually for male and female spiritual leaders, where they got married, it was very public, everybody knew about it, they got divorced, and they speak about the divorce like quite flippantly.
Yeah.
And that's like,
happened.
when did we get here, and what are the wider implications and consequences of that? And so I say that to this kind of the dear Deltoner or the dilemma, it aligns with the language that's looking for an out.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Like the Bible doesn't say
if they don't do this,
if they don't cook clean, take out the garbage, respond to you, answer your phone calls, kiss you on the forehead, you know, love you with your love language, then you can have an out. But it's almost like we're looking for the out, right? And so I wonder if therein lies the danger. Are we not asking the hard questions before we go into marriage?
That's my only answer to even the kind of questions is this shows the importance of getting to know someone thoroughly as best as you can before.
Delton, if you say as best as you can, that's why they start living together before they get married.
No. And that's why I say as best as you can. I didn't say it. You get to know them all the way. Because even if you live with somebody, you still don't get to know them all the way. Like to me, I always believe that once you make a covenant and include God in terms of marriage, once you say I do, when you start living together, that changes the complexity of everything. I know of couples, I always say this before, I know of couples that lived together before they got married. And once they got married, relationships didn't even last a year. Like we'll live together for years, but once they now include God in this covenant of marriage, blah, this went all the way wayward. But that's why I think you have to get to know. You have to get to know who the persons are before you make. Because I mean, so those things like what the writer wrote. I don't know if it was male or female.
The dilemma.
I to me, some of those things you should have seen prior to and not ignore. I think a lot of things that happens in relationships is you see, so you get to know somebody, you see these areas that you know you don't agree with, but you accept them or you allow love to blind. You're like, no, that they can change later on, or that you're so infatuated that you don't even recognize what it is that you're seeing. So you're seeing that they don't do these things before, but you're just like, but they do these other things, and then sometimes be like, I'm lonely. I can't let this one go. And so I hold on to this, knowing good and well, this boy, if it's a female, you know this boy never buy you, then he never take you out to nowhere. Like everything happened, you made happen. If you go back through your dating phase, you'd be like, everything that happened in this dating phase, it was me who made it happen. Like when we went out, it was me who's like, yes, go out. Like when he bought me something, it was me who said, hey, I like this. Like, can you get this?
What can we do? I say we, I'm talking women. I'm speaking women. Women, single women. Hey, y'all out there, help me. As a girl who has the natural gift for making it happen. How can women combat that? Because it seems to be so many women get caught up in relationships where, you know, they the man satisfied some kind of emotional neglect. Right. You know, he filled a space and therefore you made all the bits happen. It happens very instinctively. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what are some of the ways a woman can like combat that? Or like what are some of the checkpoints you can put in place to make sure you don't get sucked into that whirlwind?
I'm not quite sure. I think in a lot of circumstances, I think even as females, I think you have to not ignore what you're feeling, even in those I make it happen moments. You have to realize, hold on, why am I making this happen? Like at some point in your relationship, you realize, I honestly believe it clicks where it's like, well, I still making things happen like by myself. Because if you have those inclinations to do things automatically, once you know that you're in a relationship, I think your mind would somehow click like, hold on, I still do this by myself. Like, why still changing my tire? Like, why if something happened to my car, like I didn't even think to
I
call.
would like to announce that I've been delivered.
You've been delivered from that. See, I wasn't even nobody in there. It's like if somebody realized, like, no,
come carry this gallon.
Yeah.
Come carry this 5 gallon. Come change this tire. Come pump this gas. Come put air in this tire. Come drive this car. Come lift this pen. Do whatever.
I think even in deep down, most
do.
inside females, there's still that need. Like, oh, I know. Like, I don't want to do this. But I think a lot of
so like listening to your instinct,
like,
you got to trust your
trust
instincts
yourself and believe what you see.
My God,
That's what Maya says, and people show you who they are.
believe them.
Believe them.
I would like to posit that in these scenarios or these instances where people find themselves in relationships or marriages that aren't, they don't fall under infidelity. The person isn't unfaithful to you in the traditional sense, but they're unfaithful to you in the way they neglect you, in the way they don't care about you. What I have found is when I hear stories, and you could tell me if you've heard otherwise, I very rarely hear the person say, when I married him or her, I was 100% sure that this is what God wanted for me. Right? In those scenarios where God seems to rescue them from the marriage and makes divorce permissible, and I always have questions about that. Yeah. They don't ever come back and say, God, like I was sure. This was God, and so I'm confused now to what's happened. Right. Or a lot of the time it's kind of like I ignored the signs. And so I would like to propose that we need to listen to the Holy Spirit more.
You need that.
Like, allow your discernment to work where it most matters. Right. And when it most matters is when we tend to turn it down and allow emotions to speak louder. I'm not saying it never happens, because I know there are times where I felt like I was hearing God clearly and things did not go the way it seemed like it should have gone. And when I get to heaven, I'll know better by and by. I'll understand it more. But I feel like a lot of the time it's like God had to rescue me from my own ignorance or from the red flags. It's like, why aren't we being more discerning in the first instance?
Right.
Why aren't we taking the time to hear him and be 100% sure?
This is what I heard.
In the way that means that when it does fall apart, I'm coming to you not to deliver me from it, but to fix the thing that you gave me, because I understand that to you don't want this to break.
So
you
now
gave this
you
to
see
me
what's
not to
happening
see
now
it break.
as an attack more than a reason for me to get out. Like, this is now an attack on what's
this
what
idea that he rescued me from something he put me in is weird to me. Not when it's marriage.
Yeah.
Not like marriage is not for learning a lesson,
it's
or
like
for character
God
development.
rescue me rather than God can fix. There's no more, so the fix is not a rescue. Like, take me out of this.
God put me in this valley to teach me a lesson about character. Marriage isn't one of them things. Like, marriage isn't a character building exercise.
He tests my patience.
Based on what I understand,
no,
his design for marriage it's not something that he puts you in to take you out of and say, now do you see that you're stubborn? I don't feel like, and it's sometimes as if that's how it's presented. And like, when I hear things like that, and I have from ministers, leaders, close and far, where it's presented like, and God was teaching me about, he needed to teach you that through marriage and divorce.
Through making a covenant.
Through making a covenant under him.
He said it's better to not do than to do. So like, that doesn't sound right.
It doesn't align. So
So in this instance of this writer.
The writer writes.
Yeah. How do they end? Like, they end, what's the biblical out, or
well, it says there's two things. From the biblical perspective, does God hold people accountable for neglecting their responsibilities in marriage, even if they never committed a major sin? And then, can inaction have consequences too?
Oh, we got a comment. So I don't think I've ever seen comments before.
I love it.
Let me see if I don't know what I'm find out. I think pieces might have been cut off. Hey, Dana, we shouted you out a few earlier on the show. Congratulations again to you
on your qualification. And we didn't know exactly what it was you were graduating from and for, but we saw you in the garms of ceremony. Yeah. So we wanted to shout you out.
But we have one Patrice Taylor, who we celebrated earlier, who celebrated her birthday this week. Patrice writes, strong women are a detriment to themselves and their man. It takes intentional effort to allow a man to be a man. Many times we are not taught that. Therefore, it requires an intentional mind shift. Sometimes it goes down to the nitty-gritty, realizing that we are worthy of receiving, accepted, and expected. and resolve that it is okay to be strong but vulnerable. A man needs our vulnerability, not our dependence. There's a difference. Vulnerability helps his manhood.
I agree 100%. But why aren't women vulnerable? We're not vulnerable because we don't feel safe. And there's always a risk, right? That it's like what she's saying it's absolutely correct, and we know it as a strong woman myself, not by choice, by training, by experience, by life, by independence, right? We know it, and we're looking forward to being vulnerable, right? That's something we want. Let me not say we. That's something I know I want. I look forward to spaces where I can be vulnerable, not just with a man, but just in general, where I can lay down the mask, not be the responsible one, be honest about how heavy it is, be honest about how much it hurts, be honest about how tiring, all of that. But those spaces, it's like a man wants to see it to know that we deserve it, but we need to see that that's a safe place to put it.
To put out there.
So there's a tension there, like which needs to come first. Do I need to push his manhood by giving him my vulnerability, or does he need to earn my vulnerability by showing me he's a man? It's kind of like So I'm with you 100%, Minister Patrice. Please, if you can help me on this, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Is it right for a woman to expect to see somebody who's going to be protective and somebody who's going to make me feel secure, for me to then go and put the vulnerability, or should I just wear my vulnerability on my sleeve because men need to see that in order to feel like a man? It's like,
that you're a damsel in distress.
Yeah,
needs to be rescued.
I don't.
I literally got to send you a post yesterday. That's like, I can send you on the weekend because I don't think we can talk about it today. And we ended up right down there. It was a post by a friend of mine who did this online, talking about, and he tried to like dial back how we get to this place now of females. And of course, it's always awkward when a man tries to like address these issues. And of course, he got attacked as well.
Oh, Lord.
But he was.
You said it's a friend of yours?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay.
I'll send you what the post was. It's thought about how like he went back to like.
You just sent it to me now?
No, I sent you yet. It was like how women were abused back in the 40s. It's like they were abused. That led to this strong woman, like, we gonna fight from like the abuse we had, and they taught women from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, and it kept on growing and growing till it get to that point now of I don't need no man because we were so abused. And so now this is now the way they are now because of from 94 they been fighting and trying to get this independence, and we don't need no man, and seek the redemption for what they went through in the 40s. And I was going to send you this to see how you felt about it, because the females was out there.
I would love to hear that.
Like, of course, another man trying to tell a woman what's wrong with them.
But I feel like those comments are so ignorant. At least address what he's saying. Minister Patrice comes back. She says, it's a matter of trust. Trust is earned. See the lay of the land. Of course, as a woman of God, his discernment will direct us. We cannot do it without him. Agreed, 100%. Yeah. And then the next thing is the war between your discernment and your emotions. The war between your discernment and your physical needs. Right. The war between, your discernment and what your eyes see. Always fighting. But I guess the response to that is you really need to just build spiritual muscle as a person. And don't just... I feel like spiritual muscle has to be grown in all areas of life for it to be functional when it comes to, the brass tacks and the things that will make or break you. And so I guess practicing spiritual sensitivity and dependency and trust in God, especially in singleness when you got all the time in the world, they say, apparently, because we're over here not doing anything. Don't mind me. But that discernment, it's like we suddenly expect to be discerning when we get in relationship because we don't want to make the right choice.
Like, what do I do now?
We haven't practiced this before.
Before you get in a relationship.
Before you get that. Like, were you discerning in your friendship choices? Were you discerning in your career choices? Or have you just been doing things your own way and praying that God will bless it? And suddenly now that you know the stakes are super high,
you feel like a lifelong decision.
You could pick him up in the spiritual realm. Yeah. Let me read some of these comments, sister says. Jessie says, good morning. She says, one would say women prefer the man operates in his true self, and the woman can determine whether or not what he presents can be their soft place to land. True.
Yeah.
And but I think men also have difficulty with being authentic and true around women too. That's another. It's challenging all around.
Try to find what is the which gave first chicken
because
or
men
egg?
already have the pressure of what they're supposed to look like. They are
look like you don't have this, or like I have to hide this here for myself because according to society, I don't have what it takes to even be married. Because I'm supposed to have somewhere to put this woman, I'm supposed to have this place. So I can't give you this because according to society, I shouldn't even be talking to you because I ain't get nothing.
Meanwhile, the man's looking for a vulnerable place too.
Absolutely.
A place to just be honest about himself and his difficulties and his weights and his.
There's very few men that have that opportunity to be their true vulnerable self.
Delton, do you know what I have learned?
Outside of bars and lounges.
Do you know what I have learned? Do you know what I've learned about myself?
What's that?
I attract that from males, but not males who are attracted to me.
You're just a person.
When I scan the males in my life, I have noticed very recently, you always use me for that.
For a sounding board.
Oh my God. And I've genuinely very, very recently, I'm like, Father, what is it? And these are not men that I'm mad at, some of them have girlfriends, fiancés, wives, but like, you just want to come to me with the foolishness and the garbage.
Because you look like a safe place. You're a safe place to talk to.
I realized that though.
You got to realize what that happens when you find out.
That's to my detriment, Must
see?
Because last month or so, I've had maybe 2 or 3 conversations with different males. I'm like, you really just called me to talk about.
I just want to vent. That's all I wanted. I just wanted a place to talk. And not share it in a bar or a lounge.
And in this space, I don't even feel like, and you know what, I've been talking about myself for so long. How are you? Oh, I'm good.
Thanks for asking. Like 2 hours in.
Don't worry about it.
No, thanks for asking about it radio.
I mean, yeah. It's very interesting. Not that I have a problem with it, but it's something I've noticed.
Yeah.
Something I've noticed recently. This is why courtship, Dana says, is so important. Unfortunately, the enemy has tricked even the saved folk into thinking courtship is to explore sexual relations, but it is really a time for men to show the things you speak of, Vera, and for women to do the same and show vulnerability once the man's attributes are being displayed. Machinist says, I watched a video where the speaker said God did not put all marriages together, and I would assume lack of discernment and emotional desires would cause wrong decision making. This idea that God doesn't put all marriages together is founded on the fact that people think that there's one person that God has for them, or there's an approved pool. Because there's 2 schools of thought.
Yeah,
that God has someone for me,
and there's someone who does.
And then
God will help make work what you judge.
Yeah, like you get there's a choice. The person for me might be in Timbuktu. So what am I supposed to do?
Right.
So I dedicate my choice to God, and He blesses it. Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are of that other school of thought, the one that says God gives you choice. You choose and you commit to Him, and He blesses it.
I've heard that from people.
I know more people believe that than believe there is someone He has for me.
1%. Yeah, absolutely.
I struggle with that because I was like, why is this the thing that He's like, you choose and then I'll bless it?
I remember one person said,
for most things else, we're like, we don't think that He thinks that or believes that way.
I know, but look at the story where I heard a guy say that, I think said it was God, God showed him. Was it 3? I think it was 3 females.
But you see, that's a different school. That's the school of there's a pool for me to choose from.
Yeah. So then in this instance, it was a pool.
Okay, I feel that's a different category.
And the pool was like, I'm like, if I try to, I'm not gonna say it exactly. I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was like, whichever one you choose, it would lead you down the same path or something like that. It was like along those lines of almost saying, whichever one you grab, but this is the crucial to grab from. So there's that idea of God has given you these set of females.
See, that's different. That's different, Delton. That's not the same of, you picking up.
No, that's definitely, that's 3.
I'm telling you.
So now we've created 3. We've created 3.
Boy, that's God's favorite. That's that right there. God's favorite. He showed you 3 you could choose from, and all is well.
All is well.
Just take your pick.
Which one? So I guess now it's back down to which one
floats your boat.
Which one floats your boat?
Jesus. Now I gotta talk to you about this.
So now God is like, whichever one you choose along these lines, your destiny and stuff is set. This is going to happen.
But what I was saying,
who do you want standing next to you when you walk? Which
it doesn't matter because it's the same life we're
no,
gonna
it matters
have.
now because now I can go use my IQ. So I like, you know what?
I can pick the one that's prettier.
I like this one a little better. So it don't really make a difference. I like this one a little better. This one, I hair a little more. You know, this one got edges. I can go with this one with the edges.
This one can give me babies a better skin.
I like the skin complexion better.
Right? She has childbearing hips.
She wait here. That's a good job right there. That's that job on benefits. We go this one. Yeah.
Wow. But the reason I brought that up is because, you know, when we say, depending on which one you believe, there are like certain implications.
Right.
So if you believe God has one for you and that's the one, do you then believe that if you don't go with that one, when you stand before him and make a covenant, he actually goes, oh no, I'm not involved. Like, y'all had a ceremony and you called my name, but actually I'm not in this.
I ain't gonna do this.
I ain't got nothing to do with this. And so therefore, when you were making that covenant, I didn't agree with you.
Yeah. Because I mean, what God put together, I put it asunder. I didn't put it together.
I didn't put it together. So when it asunders, I don't mind. Is that what we're saying?
Because I didn't put it together.
He's like,
oh, I didn't put it together.
in this case.
So man can put it asunder. And you be a man, you can put it asunder. Because I ain't never tell you that. And so, that person says God allowed it. I mean, when God rescued me, it's like, I didn't put you there in the first place.
But then if you're of the other school of thought, where you say, which is what most people say, you pick one and I'll bless it. You come and you chose to make a covenant with me. I'll come into agreement with the covenant because you stand before me and you make it. Mm-hmm. Those people need to then be, by hook or crook, this got to stay.
This got to work.
Because we believed he put us together.
And God blessed it.
These conversations need to be had.
Yeah, these got to be had.
These got to be had.
Where is
the bishop? Oh my goodness.
Walk through the door.
Won't come through the door.
They help fix these things. These things now, you will watch the door.
Won't come through the door when we need
it.
it.
Gala watched it.
Last online 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, Gala
Is he sure that's how it went down?
Yeah.
Julianne? As our fingerprints are individual.
Everybody experience.
God deals with us individually.
Yep.
But then his word is the standard for everybody. You can have whatever kind of fingerprint you want. The book is the book. Mm-hmm. The word is the word. The law is the law.
What the word is? Law.
The marriages and the divorces.
So what's the word?
I don't know.
You said the word. So what is the word?
This is right here. This is a can of worms.
See, and I always say, like, it's always, I never liked having.
This is a bad way to start. I
never liked even conversations about marriage and people trying to find scripts because the marriage topic is always to me like a vague topic when it comes to scripture. Scripture don't even like.
But I can't believe that, Delton, when it's so significant to God's design for mankind.
It is, but when you look at the Bible scriptures that made it to the way the Bible marriages, it's
even the way we have ceremonies and
this is like these one will get married, then next, all right, now and then they begot the next one, and then he knew this one, and then he do this one. It's like, and then God still blessed it. And God says, who is the model marriage?
Speaking of this, anyone watch this show, The Polygamist, that's got the internet going crazy?
No, I didn't see.
I plan to start watching it today.
So it's like which is like there's always characters in the Bible people pull from for their personal lives. I could pull like I am this, you females, but I am Deborah. This is here.
Pulling from.
Who's the marriage in the Bible that you pulling from to say that this is the biblical marriage?
Christ and his bride.
Gotta be Christ and his bride.
Christ and his bride.
And Christ and his bride is.
Christ and his bride is a hot stinking mess.
Far-fetched thing to pull from.
Because the bride is fast.
The bride out here having a whale of a time.
The bride is fast and Christ is steadfast.
Steadfast.
That's the model. So if we use that model in this conversation, neglect there is not an excuse for anything. Emotional lack of support is not anything because the bride, the groom doesn't neglect the bride. But
that's the only scripture that we really have. Has Christ loved the church? That's what you gotta go with.
The groom doesn't neglect the bride. But if in this scenario by this DGMT is that the groom is the one doing the neglecting, and the broom is not the broom. The groom is not like Christ. The bridegroom, which is why I keep saying broom. The bridegroom is not Christ-like. Mm-hmm. Does the bride then have an out when the groom is not like Christ? But the groom can't be like Christ because we're all striving to be like Christ every day.
Christ. We ain't there.
We ain't there.
We ain't Christ. It's trying to be like Christ. You try to follow people. You try to follow Christ with it. We ain't there.
This is like last week when we talked about the thing about homosexuality. Christ's standard is, and I think a lot of us have accepted, we're not actually trying to be like him. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to be like him, but we're not trying to be like him because there's certain things that Christ did do, and we say, I already tell you, I never can do that.
That ain't me.
I'm not open even to allowing the Holy Spirit to reform me. You understand what I mean? Like, I'm not even open to him addressing that area of my bias, my prejudice, my preference. Like, he could make me like him in this way. I'm going to try to stop lying. I'm going to be honest like Jesus. I'm going to try and be kind like Jesus. But when it comes to that level of self-sacrifice, no, sir.
When you look back at
over my life. Sorry.
When you look back at like the older couples, they always say that those couples were like divorced for most parts of their marriages. But at the time, that divorce was just out. So daddy just built a part of the house and you stay over there. And for the outside people who look at us, they still coming from the same house. But daddy, you know, last time you see that bedroom, daddy lived on the whole other side of the house, and that was like a normal way of life. Like, we ain't getting divorced. We can just stay together for the optics. And there's now the generation of revelation that says, hold on.
Were they staying together for the optics, or were they staying together for the optics and the covenant? Because we said we were.
I know it's covenant because that was like doing the foolishness.
Okay, that's different.
In those instances, they did the foolishness.
But I wonder, was it only optics, or was there a sense of, I said I was in this, so I'm staying in this?
I don't know what it is.
Judy says, I feel like God still blesses the covenant though. All of them. Anyone that goes down the aisle, stands before the man of God and says the vows, because the vows, we made them up. They're not biblical. So
no, that's all.
Which how do we know which ones are blessed?
They just go to the well, but they can marry you.
How do we know which ones are blessed? In the same way, you pray a prayer today and you don't get an answer today. How do we know that when the prayer is prayed over this union is answered? That heaven responds and says, "Yep, check. This one is on the covenant list." What is our guarantee? What is our guarantee? Using scripture, what is our guarantee that when you stand before the preacher, and then some of these preachers you'll have blessed in your marriages, are they even, who are they?
It's open the whole can of worms there, man.
I'm here for it.
Because even our Julian and Julian says, because when we make bad decisions, God covers us. And covering us and blessing us is the same thing. He covers our bad decisions. That don't mean he blesses the bad decisions.
But no, you said when we make bad decisions, he still covers us. When we make bad decisions and repent, his blood covers us. We don't just have we don't have carte blanche to make bad decisions and be straight.
God got me.
You make bad decisions, you don't repent, you don't turn, you will face the full weight of the consequences, sweet good. The road may be a bit more rough and take a little longer to get there, but he still blesses it. I'm with Delton. Yeah. Covers, blesses. We're talking about different things.
Sunshine says Grammy is enjoying the show, Miss Campbell.
Hey, Miss Campbell. Thank you for joining us today. Miss Campbell, Grammy, give us some wisdom, man. Grammy,
yeah,
we need some help the young people. Need help.
Have to be optics, because if you're not working to make it work and living away from the bedroom, what you do? You still do optics. You don't try and hold for covenant. You don't give 2 rats. But no.
However, you know when they say, I'm obeying the letter of the rules. It's about the spirit of the law.
The spirit of the law.
And the letter of the law. A lot of us do the letter of the law. And that's how it relates to, I mean, some people, younger people, when I was younger, the spirit of law is about fornication and the letter of law about fornication.
Yeah. Right,
absolutely. Not everybody. There was a goodly set of people who tried to keep the letter.
Right.
When push came to shove and shove came to fall down, they hadn't done the deed.
No, of course not.
But if you think about the spirit,
ever. The things I have done, though.
They threw gas all over the spirit and lit it up. So I feel like
I actually have done.
There's optics, but there's also like a letter. We want to keep the letter of the law.
Yeah. Anyway, so person who wrote in,
immaturity.
Holy Spirit.
Holy Ghost.
Activate. Holy Spirit activates. Anyway.
And I think we have to reiterate, when you are emotionally challenged, overwhelmed, burdened, it's harder than to rely on the Holy Spirit. And I think in those circumstances, you need to pull on the people in your life that you trust to pray with you, pray through, listen to you. Because I think those challenges can be massively isolating. And in that isolation is when we're defeated. When the enemy gets us on our own, in our head, in our feelings, that's where we start to lose.
Yeah.
So I would say to the one who is in a situation like that, having that kind of struggle, and discernment is harder than ever. Who have you got praying with you?
Right.
Who have you got seeing for you? You know what I mean? Like, who you got?
I think I go back to something I talk about making sure you have, and people stand in your weddings, people who can cover and pray with you.
Real.
If they stand in your wedding, they stand next to you for this covenant, they should be the person that you can call and rely on, like when things this covenant ain't working out. Like who can pray with you. I don't believe you just make your friends your bridesmaid and your boys from back in the day, your groomsmen. There's people that who you believe can in this covenant, something happens, like you're gonna call on them for prayer and call on them for support. Actor says, in response to Julie's comment, I think it would be like permissive will versus perfect will if both parties are actively participating. You know?
If ever there was a can of worms.
Okay, that definitely again.
That permissive.
That's a bottle of words.
Perfect. It's a 5-gallon bottle of worms.
Julie, I'd say can then. I think you all are looking at it from worst case scenario. If there are two good options, two safe options, both working towards it, God wouldn't be like, okay, don't let them suffer. Oh, that's a question. God won't be like, well, let them suffer.
But I think we're dealing with the worst case scenario because that's where we started.
Yeah, we started at the worst case.
Because Mr. 3 options, apparently, he could have picked 3 and he would have been straight. You know what I mean? So, see, if I was in the 3 options instance, I'd be like, Jesus, just pick one. Why are you going to let me pick, man? Just pick one. But I already tell you it can be straight either way. Yeah, I don't care.
Kind of give out. So
I want to be a pastor. I don't want to make anyone. I don't even want to choose what I have to eat tonight. You want me to pick from 3?
I go for now my preference out of 3.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Anyway, as we wrap up today's show, because we've been here now for 2 hours and 30 minutes, we gotta get up out of here.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Because Sydney ready to go. Sydney home hungry.
Probably asleep. Let's first start with it. I tell you, we beat outside bad yesterday, and the young people could not hang. We gotta end with the silly game that I'm Delton.
Okay, the silly game.
Yes.
You do the last one. You see, you had 2. Was that one easier? Or that
the other one's funnier, and to be honest, it does open another can of worms.
All right, so
but it's a more light-hearted one. And before this, I want to throw out there real quick how the UK has followed Australia in banning social media for children under 16.
Right.
And there's a meme of a little girl going around from BBC News where they asked her, they banned social media. What are you going to do with all your spare time? Stare at a wall. That's how they look on BBC News.
Stare at a wall.
Stare at a wall. And she looked at the camera.
Because I have nothing left. I have
nothing. nothing. All right, but I say this, I put that as a pretext because, yeah. Second one is, would you initiate playtime with your kids in public just to annoy them or make them laugh? Like in fast food restaurant or anywhere you have to wait for service. Random question.
They say playtime?
Would you initiate playtime? So I guess whatever playtime looks like.
Yeah, I know what playtime looks like.
I mean, play a game with them, rough them up a little bit, tickle them.
Yeah, no,
do the thing that's going to cause them to scream out loud and act the fool.
Nah, that's where I say no.
I think that's what the question.
I'm gonna bother you for a lot.
Would you initiate playtime with your kids?
I'm not gonna go to the point where I know they're gonna run out.
Had you asked me this question 15 years ago, my answer would have been different. Playtime. Oh, sweet children.
So. No, we can do a little rough out. I can push them around like that, but it ain't gonna be like, yo, pick up and come around.
And she says, like in a fast food restaurant or anywhere where you have to wait for service.
Nah, I feel like that. Nah, because based upon how I grew up, first of all, the way I brought up, you sit down on a chair in the corner.
You don't make a lick of noise in the socials.
If you even make a request, like in your eyes, you think about something that you might want, you're in trouble. Because you see that water cooler there, you tasty, don't you dare touch on people's water. That's the way I grew up. You be in the bank for hours, that water cooler right next to you, You hear that, like, oh, I want some water. But you know, you better not touch that water bottle. Don't even grab a cup, nothing. And I
Because she
never.
wasn't thirsty before you had.
No, you because
You were fine.
like we ain't got no water home. We have
You were
water home.
just water's home.
You already are lacking like I don't treat you right now. You know water home. You have water home. You sit down and you wait till they finish this bank. And we sit down.
I say
wait till
go
they finish
back
this
to
bank.
the old ways.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot. I've had a lot of nostalgic moments spending time with my cousin, talking about my childhood, and I was explaining the concept of MSN to him, what life was like
Explain
before.
this. We had this.
social
I forget
media.
you missed it. We had this conversation going backwards going back of what we used to do back in the day.
I explained to him that it was MSN and there was MySpace and there was BBM, and BBM was
And
revolutionary. at
BBM changed the
time.
game, buddy.
You had to give me your
That was the
PIN
first
so
Apple
I could
before Apple.
add you.
Because you had a private little network.
The MSN was where you first had a status.
Status.
You had a status and a DM. A DP display
Display picture. You can put your status up there. And when you're trying to get somebody's attention, you sign
Very
out, sign in, sign
nostalgic.
offline, online, offline, online, offline, online to get people's attention.
And y'all don't have that.
We went back further. We was like, you couldn't use the phone and the internet at the same time
Absolutely not.
because you got to dial up.
You gotta wait for that to dial.
You can, and you wait for that.
And then you were done, you'd go and play outside.
Oh, you just go sleep.
True.
Let's go
Go
sleep.
play outside.
And like we remember, that's the time when TV cut off. Like we didn't have cable, so we had like one network, which is ZNS, that still is around. Back in the day, at 12 o'clock, ZNS would cut off.
I was also thinking about the fact that phones weren't addictive. Like you had games on your phone, but you wouldn't play
You know-
Snake for hours.
Nah, I don't think people play Snake.
Not for
You
hours.
couldn't play for
though.
hours because after a while,
Yeah, you like you that whole like
it was only so far the Snake could go. After a while, it's like, okay, all right, this game's over.
you wouldn't be in your phone for hours. And I was trying to think, what have they done to phones to make them so addictive? I guess it's just the kind of
It's no
content.
longer a phone anymore.
It's a computer.
The problem now is they stop making phones because you don't see no commercial, but how good is the phone quality or how good the calls make when they do phone commercials.
Absolutely.
It's all about
not.
now how much megapixels does my camera have and how fast, how much RAM does it have so I can access the internet.
And also, how much memory? Because that is my biggest issue right now. I cannot, for the life of me, get my memory together. It's perpetually full.
Yeah, get a phone, man. Yeah, spend the money and get a nice little terabyte phone.
I think I'm going to do that. I think
Yeah,
I'm going
let's
to get a
get
new
go for
phone.
it. Let's get go for it. Especially
Terabyte phone.
Little terabyte or 512 or terabyte. I think yours like 128. I think probably. Yeah. No, pay that money for that storage.
Google how much that could cost me.
Yeah. Anyway, so what our silly games for today is we are ready to head up out of here because we gotta get up out of here. What's our silly game we playing today? Which one we doing?
This is what I need you guys to do real quick. This is how you guys are going to participate. I need you guys to throw in the names of Bible characters quick. Just go for it. Bible characters.
Anybody?
Throw them in.
Anyone?
Anybody.
Anyone?
Our numbers are very low. It's time to go.
I know we've been along. They didn't leave. They didn't go
That's
home.
true.
They didn't go on the wake.
Yeah, but then you know we get the second wind.
The second one they gone.
Second wind they
Second
win.
one is like
They ain't
school
blowing
out.
today.
We on the road.
Okay, let's just do the word game then, and
Last
we'll
one?
do this one next week. We'll
All right.
We'll start with our city game next week.
All right. So word game.
Yeah.
5 chances. Mm-hmm. 1 word.
What do you want to do? Numbers? Word or numbers?
I words because
Word,
numbers give
okay.
a lot of questions.
Okay.
So we're doing 1 word game again.
Yep.
For those who are new to this, we have 5 chances to say the same word. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 a word, or 3, 2, 1 a word, and we have 5 chances to try to say the same word. And you only can say 1 word at a time. So you gotta be like Kentucky Fried Chicken. No,
One word.
it's
I got
gotta
it.
be 1 word.
I got it.
All right. So we played
Thank
this
you
the
for
last 2
rocking with us
weeks.
to the end. By the
Yeah,
way.
thanks for those
Think
who
of
are
your
there.
Bible characters for next week.
Yeah, we can do Bible characters
be
next
good.
week. For right now, word game as we wrap up today's show.
You ready?
You got it?
Yep.
All right, so
I do the
I do
countdown,
the
you
lives, I
count
do
the
the
lives.
lives.
3, 2, 1.
Chicken.
Water.
All right. So we have chicken, we have water. We have chicken, we have water. We have chicken, we have water. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Fries.
Oil.
All right. We got chicken, we got water, we got oil.
No, we got chicken and we got chicken. No, we got fries,
Fries,
and oil. Fries
So
and
fries
oil.
and oil. Fries and oil. Fries and
This
oil.
could go
This could go
so
anywhere.
many ways.
Fries,
Okay.
oil. All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Boom! Studio Onyx, that was.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And
Studio
on
Onyx.
that note, In my mind, I was like, should I go bamboo?
Who's going bamboo?
I was thinking, should I go local? I was like, no, let me go universal.
No, man, fried.
Let me go global.
Why'd you say fried? That's our best one today, guys. We did that one.
Yes, we did that in what, 3?
3.
Well done. Top tier.
Good job. We've learned things. We've moved on. We finally get it together. I guess some may say we are friends.
I think it's fair to say.
Some might say.
I think we solidified it on today. So play this game with those people if you ain't sure that they're your friend. Play that with them.
Yeah, so you know.
So you could cut down and eliminate. Cut down and eliminate them friends that ain't real. The ones that you can't pick. This is a game for your discernment, okay?
Yeah, if you say
they can't pick you out in 5 chances.
If the word was chicken and shock and they gonna bamboo next, cut them off. If you're next
chicken and fries.
If you're chicken and fries
and then fries and oil.
Fries and oil.
Because chicken and shock, it has to be
Yeah, it has to be the bamboo. If they say chicken and shock and they don't say bamboo, they're your friend then. Y'all don't see eye to eye.
Now I must say, when I play this with friends and from other destinations, I may have to reprogram
what you say?
Reference point.
Yeah. You can find a different store.
Crazy.
Find a restaurant.
Find a different restaurant.
Anyway, guys, y'all be safe. Y'all have a great weekend.
You'll do well.
It's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun. And now we got to run. So for those who don't have a church home, go join us tomorrow. Life Worship Center. We begin 8 a.m. in the Jean Street Auditorium right there off. Sorry, not Jean, the Williams Thompson Auditorium on Jean Street off of Prince Charles. It's going to be a great time in the house of the Lord tomorrow. And if you are away from the country, you can watch us online. We're going to be on Facebook, YouTube. I am right here on Glory 93.9 FM live. And so be there
living color.
In living color and in living stereo song if you're on radio. So it's been good. I've been Delton. We're leaving with our song of the week. Song of the week this week is from the new album of PJ Morton. The album is called Sunday Morning. And so I'm going to pick, what song I'm going to pick?
As I go to Spotify.
Oh yeah, because you know that. I know you done. We're doing this. I know about this. We can go with Could Have Been Me. Let's do that one. So we do Could Have Been Me from
They're originals or covers? Messy covers?
No, it's like originals. Like they like the familiar names, but like this stuff. So this is our song of the week, and so you can go out and look at the album, download the album, pay for the album, support gospel artists from all around the world. Stop to stream that music for free. Support it. Gotta support the ministries. Gotta get them out of there. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. See y'all next week Saturday. You can be here next week Saturday? Yes, you will. Be with the Lord. You'll be here next week Saturday. Y'all have a great weekend and what's left of it. I've been Delton.
I've been Vera.
Y'all have been amazing. See y'all next week, guys.
I see when I think of all the goodness that you've done for me. At the rate that I was going, it's easy to see. It could have been me. It could have been me.
All right, so I came back real quick. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to say, and we did our celebrations, and I was supposed to say, send condolences to a good friend of mine, Apostle Devard Francis, who lost his mother over the past few days. So condolences for all of us here at DGMT. Sir, we're praying for you and the family, and the Southland Church family, as well as the Victory Temple family, Church of God, that lost Mother Francis this weekend. So condolences to the family from all of us here at Glory 93.9 FM. All right, y'all be safe. Have a great day.
My mission, and I can't be moved steadfast in my position. Oh, when I think of all the goodness, all the that you've done for me, that I was going, it's easy to see. Yeah, it could have been me. Oh, my Lord. Oh, it could have been me. Yes, it could have been me. so wonderful. Oh, bless his name. Oh, bless his name. Oh, bless his name. He is so marvelous. Oh, bless his name. Oh, bless his name. Oh, bless his name.